Little Left, where have you been?
Naughty.
Hey, that's right. I ought to naughty you. Keeping me from my rounds. I'm late as it is. Now stay put. Don't go anywhere till I get back. Understand me?
Nice.
I gotta turn my mic on. I'm listening to this song again because, let's be honest, how often am I going to be able to listen to this song? Only during Christmas time, man. Only during Christmas time. So yeah, I'm listening to that song as much as possible. There is another song that I like listening to, but unfortunately it's not clean, so I can't play that. But it is Christmas Eve, man. Can you believe it already? Christmas Eve. And yeah, I guess, today is our Christmas Eve special, because why not? I mean, not like this show's going to be any more special than other days, but why not? Let's just put it in the title, and maybe we'll get like 3 other people to be like, what's this about? And I actually would have been streaming a little bit earlier, but something went on with my camera, this thing here, and it wasn't working right, so I had to actually uninstall it and then reinstall it, and yeah, so that takes a little time. And then I had to reconfigure all of my like my green screen stuff, and it was just a huge pain in the butt. But yeah, that was the reason why I took a little that, and I went to the grocery store too because I needed stuff, because I figured, well, tomorrow's Christmas, so it's not like I can order out for food or anything like that. So whatever you need, you better go get right now, because I don't know about you guys, but it's just gonna be me for Christmas. Just gonna be me. I'm gonna be hanging here playing games. Might even do a Christmas stream. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because again, I figure most of you guys are going to be off hanging out with your families, with your friends, opening gifts, playing with new stuff that you get, new gadgets, video games, whatever. And I'm just going to be here chilling out. Probably playing World of Warcraft, if anything. Although surprisingly, they're actually having downtime tomorrow for World of Warcraft. I think they've done it during other Christmases, but the fact that they're actually getting people, because they always have to have people there anyway, even for Christmas. But it was kind of surprising to see them there doing maintenance. You think they would have pushed it off until Wednesday, or maybe did it today, just so more people could go and do Christmas. But hey, that's corporate life for you. The grocery store was absolutely packed today. I was there at like 8:30. And it was a little packed. But again, it was the morning. I figure the first thing people are going to do is they're probably going to finish their Christmas shopping as far as like gifts and stuff. And then they'll move over to the grocery store thinking, oh crap, I better go to the grocery store now, and get things taken care of. So I snuck in there. I still had to wait in line like 5-10 minutes, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't really that bad. But I imagine probably around 4 or 5 o'clock this evening or this afternoon, it's gonna get insane. People are gonna be just going nuts buying stuff. Buying. Dang it! I just remembered. Another tradition that we used to have when we were younger is sort of similar to Thanksgiving. We used to have pie, and I completely forgot about pie today. I think it was mostly because as I was going through the grocery store, I was like, okay, I need to lay off the sweets, because I was getting really insane. Just eat, like, I think it was last week I went to Target and I bought like a 1-pound bag of caramel M&Ms. And I find that when I have something like that near me, it's like, how it is sometimes. If there's a little snack near you, you can't help but, and that's not good. Obviously I'm not the thinnest guy in the world here. So the last thing I need is a nice big bag of M&Ms sitting in front of me. Trax asks, isn't Christmas a religious thing? It is and it isn't, and this is why I say. Because, yes, it is considered, I guess, a Christian holiday, but a lot of other religions around the world have very similar holidays about the same time. So whereas the Jewish people have Hanukkah, the Christian people have Christmas. I believe there's also Kwanzaa. I don't know what religion that's tied to though. But I think it's also just even if you're not religious like me, I'm not religious at all. But I still look at it as a time, just to kind of be around your family, exchange gifts, good tidings, that sort of thing. So you don't necessarily have to be religious to celebrate it, I think. I think it's gone beyond that. So, yeah, if you want to call it religious, that's fine. But I don't think you necessarily have to be religious to take part. No, that's just kind of how I look at it. Let's see. Maroon says, yeah, tracks. Good job. But just to at least say that besides this being a Christmas show, let's at the very least say, let's do some Duel Link stuff. And we're going to look at updates. Here are new additions to the game planned for the near future. Early January, Spunky Jaden, which I don't really care for. Duel and win to obtain the new reward, Elemental Hero Divine Neos. That's a new card, right? I know Core is. Elemental Hero Core. I've never seen that one. Early January, Tag Duel Tournament is coming. The Tag Duel Tournament is coming back. Duel and win to earn lottery coins to use in the lottery. Tag Duel alongside Yusei Fudo to obtain the new ultra rare card Starlight Road. That's actually not a bad card. Not a bad card if you run Stardust Dragon. Let's see. Mid-January, Epic Yami will appear in Duel World. That's new. Duel and win to obtain rewards such as the powerful new ultra rare card Magician of Dark Illusion. Sounds interesting. Mid-January, second anniversary campaign. I imagine we're going to be getting little dream tickets and stuff like that. It basically says that there'll be a campaign to celebrate the second. So I imagine we're going to be getting probably a dream ticket, maybe some other stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Sector Security on the move. Officer Tetsu Trudge. Unlocked Officer Tetsu Trudge alongside a new reward. Okay, it's pretty much the Trudge event again. But apparently he's offering a new skill. So that's okay, I guess. And I guess if you all missed unlocking Trudge before, then there you go. Late January, obtain a legendary duelist. A long-awaited character will be obtainable. Witness Earth-shattering power. Who is that? Does anybody know? Do we get any leaks? I sincerely don't know. Witness Earth-shattering power? I don't know. I guess we'll have to figure it out. I don't know. Jack? Is it? Earth-shattering? Does Jack say Earth-shattering power? Well, I mean, I know we were expecting to get Jack sometime. It's not darts. Shut up. The new character's Jack Atlas. Okay. Well, if it's Jack, then it's Jack, I guess. Jack has some interesting cards. Late January Duelathon. Whoopee-doo. The only good thing that Duelathon's good for is just getting additional free stuff. That's all it is. In addition, events, there will be campaigns, new cards added, and updates various. Okay. Here we go. Survey regarding DD Tower Sacred Light Dimension. Alright, y'all are going to fill this out with me. How was the length of the event? I thought it was about average. I thought it was fine. Was the flow of the event clear and easy to understand? I'd say yes, for the most part. Although the one thing I did have a question on, and I actually had to read up on a little bit, was that DD Crystal. That DD Crystal thing, I wasn't exactly sure how to use it at first, so I actually had to go look it up. But besides that, things seemed pretty normal. Let's see. Did you enjoy climbing the DD Tower by winning duels on each floor? I'm indifferent to that. Did you enjoy the system in which your life points do not heal after? Oh, I don't really like that. I understand why they do it, to give it a little more challenge, but I can't say I'm a fan of it. Because then you have to use those little potions, and for people who are really aggressively trying to finish the event, you're eventually going to run out of potion. Especially with those abilities that they start to have, like at floor 30 and above, where they slowly tick away your life points just by doing nothing. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. Did you enjoy earning DD orbs by completing dual missions? That was all right. It was okay. Yeah, Trax finished it. Trax finished it at 100%. I'm not gonna finish it I'm not gonna finish at 100%. I'll finish at like 55% only because I'm gonna try to get the rest of the floors out of the way. But I'm not gonna go crazy about getting all of the extra rewards. Did you enjoy spending DD orbs to get cards and items from the DD box? I am indifferent to that. Did you enjoy the fact that resetting the DD box increased the chance of foil cards appearing? Well, this was good and bad because some people didn't bother reading that once you reset the box so many times that all of it turns most of it turns to gold, and so you can't even get the cards anymore. I'm gonna go with indifferent to that simply because I mean the information wasn't really there. You had to go and dig for it. Did you enjoy the new floors with higher difficulty? Did you enjoy that new floors? Okay, that new floors were with higher difficulty were added during the event. I guess so. Let's see. Please share your feedback on the DD Tower Sacred Light Dimensional event. Was the special skill Willpower, which was activated after losing a duel, helpful? I would say it actually was. Was the event-exclusive booster item DD Draw helpful? I'm gonna put didn't realize it existed because seriously, I got to like floor 30 before I even realized it was there. How was the difficulty level when dueling the monster on each floor? Well, I mean, it scales. I mean, it gets harder as you go through the floor. I'm gonna go kind of indifferent on that, or kind of middle of the road. Because let's face it, like floors 1 through 10 were a cakewalk. 11 through 20, a tiny bit of a challenge. Like if you were falling asleep at the wheel, you were probably gonna lose. 30 to 40, it does get a bit more challenging. 40 plus, it's quite challenging at times. So I'm gonna go middle of the road there. How was the difficulty level when dueling the boss, which appeared every 10 floors? I'm going to say hard, or somewhat hard, simply because I got thrashed. When I faced, I think it was, I think it was at floor 40 or floor 30, one of those. I got absolutely thrashed by him the first time around. How was the difficulty level of the duel missions? We're going to go Dark Trax's way and say that they were at least somewhat hard. Because some of those really are. Like, I'll tell you right now, all the ones that I've done, it was just from doing the duel. I didn't actually go in thinking, okay, I need to play a trap card 3 times, or I need to activate a spell 2 times, or whatever. I didn't do any of that. So, they are a little hard. You actually do have to put some effort into that. Was the distribution of awards throughout the event well balanced? I'm going to say yeah, for the most part. It seemed fairly balanced to me. I mean, because they can't, I mean, everybody's been, no, we want gems every floor. You can't do that, all right? You just can't. But the fact that we did get a pretty significant amount of gems, I was happy with that, so I'm going to put kind of mostly yes. Were you satisfied with the floor completion rewards? I'm going to say yes there. Were you satisfied with the contents of the DD box? I'm going to say neutral on that, because I thought there were too many crystals. Or too many of those little potions. We didn't need 6 potions from there. We just didn't. 3 potions would have been fine. But 6, they're obviously trying to, make it last. Were you satisfied with the contents of the mission completion reward? Accessories. No. Excuse me. Did you enjoy the event's setting and scenario? I was pretty indifferent to it. I didn't really care. Did you enjoy the event's animations in BGM? The BGM was actually not bad. Were the screen transitions and controls for the event user-friendly? I'm indifferent to that as well. Were you satisfied with the DD Tower Sacred Light Dimension event? It felt repetitive. But the challenges were at least pretty good. I mean, the different deck types that we saw were actually pretty good. What do you guys think? I'm like I said, I'm kind of indifferent to it. I don't know. I'm just gonna put right in the middle because you know, I don't really care one way or the other. Let's see. Any comments on the DD Tower Sacred Light Dimension event you would like to share? Too many potion as rewards. Did you have any problems playing or understanding this event? It's not easy to find. Please share what you would like to see in the future. Fewer potions as rewards. And we're gonna submit. Everybody's like, I don't even care about this. Why are we even talking about it? Because I want to talk about it. If you don't like it, you can bite my butt. There's a whole lot of it to bite. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. We got that. We got our survey done. The winter sale, we already aware of that. Okay. Hasselberry update. I didn't really play with him very much yesterday. That doesn't sound right, does it? Anyway, Dark Tracks is like, I used every single. Well, yeah, you were pushing it. That's why. I'm still at 2 giant Rex. Still at 4 survival. I think I got 1 extra. Yeah, I did get an extra stego. I did get another egg. Yeah, I think the only thing I really care about right now is getting a 3rd giant Rex, simply because that card is so good. That's a card you do actually want 3 of, because you can run all 3. It's just a good card. Oh, man. But I think that's pretty much it. Have y'all finished up with the Hasselberry thing? I haven't really. Like I said, I'm still trying to finish it off. Oh, nice! I got Konami'd. Thanks, Konami. Good job, buddy.
Yugioh Duel Links.
Interesting. Oh, speaking of which, it is the Christmas special, right? Since we're doing it, or Christmas Eve special, however you want to put it. Come on. Anyways, there is something I did want to show you. Now, I had mentioned yesterday that... Where is it? Here it is. That I had gotten myself a little Christmas gift. Well, this is it. I know it looks a little weird because it's kind of reflecting the light, and my filter for my camera is being a little odd. But this is it. It's called the a Yoga Book by Lenovo. And check this sucker out. Look at how thin this thing is. It's amazingly thin. And it's already got a keyboard built in. Look at this thing. It's amazing. I love this thing. You can see my light there in the background reflecting. But I love this thing. It's amazing. And you can draw on it too. Got a little pen. I can draw on it. So once I get my little adapter, unfortunately, I thought it came with an adapter for my computer. The HDMI out, which is right here. It's a micro HDMI. I could have swore it said when I got this, I could have swore it said it came with an adapter, but there is no adapter. And of course, it being this close to Christmas, even if I order one today, it's not going to be here until at least Wednesday, probably longer, probably Thursday. But once I get my little adapter, I'll probably do some drawing streams. See how we do there. But yeah, this was my little gift to myself. I love it. It's pretty nice. But I had also mentioned to you guys that since I got this, that the tablet that I had been using for several years, which is this thing, is now kind of useless to me. Kind of, well, not useless, but superfluous. And I'm going to give it away. So it's still a good tablet. It's Lenovo. I love Lenovo tablet. I love Lenovo tablets just because they're very sturdy, and they last pretty good. They last pretty long. It's a little dirty on the front. You can see my fingerprints and stuff. But yeah, this is the tablet that I want to give away, and it still works. It still works beautifully. Look, see, it turns on and everything here. Got all the stuff on there. See, it works fine. But like I said, I don't have any use for it now. So, and I think I still have the box. I'm fairly certain I still have the original box too. So I figure since I can't use this anymore, and like I said, it's still a good tablet. You can play Duel Links on this thing. Just in case y'all were wondering, you can play Duel Links. I've played Duel Links on this thing for a good year now. Almost a year. But yeah, I'm going to try and put something together and do a giveaway there. But unfortunately, it's only going to be for the United States, as I'd mentioned before, because as much as I would like to be able to ship worldwide, shipping worldwide gets really expensive really fast. Like, that tablet in a box, like if I just packed it up right now and sent it, for shipping here in the States, it'd probably cost me like $8. That's not much. But if I ship it overseas, like to Europe or to Asia, it's immediately going to bump up to like $35. And that's getting pretty expensive. So, like I said, it's a good tablet. You can't draw on it, unfortunately. It doesn't have an IPS screen on it. But you, like I said, you can watch Netflix, you can watch Prime Video, you can play Duel Links. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Generation on it. I even played Hearthstone on it once for a little while. It is a little older, to be honest. It's like a 5-year-old tablet, but it still works beautifully. So, and I take care of my things. As many of you all probably tell, I try to take care of my things. So the tablet's still in very good shape. But I will let you all guys know in Discord. In fact, I will let my Discord people know first when I post it. When I finally get the giveaway all set up and everything, and get the logistics of shipping and stuff all down, I'll post it in Discord first so y'all can get a little bit of a jump start on getting entered if you all want to enter. Am I doing dual rooms today? Yes, we can do some dual rooms today if y'all like. I was thinking we can do dual rooms, and we can probably do some more of the DD Tower event, and maybe even some Hasselberry. Because it is Christmas Eve special! So let's see. In fact, here, I wanted to go dual Hasselberry, but let me go ahead and create a room. So if you all want to, y'all can hop into the room first, and then by the time I'm finished dueling Hasselberry, I can duel you guys. So let me set up the room. And again, y'all can share the room all you want. Question though, it is Monday. So technically it's Meta Monday. So the question for you guys is this. Do you want to do meta decks? Or do you want to do just our regular, weekend fun decks? It's up to you guys. Or what we could do is we could just kind of leave it as it is, and I'll just say, okay, if you want to duel me with your meta deck, I will in turn duel you with one of mine. Do you want to do it that way? It'll take a little longer to set up, but it's up to you guys. It's really up to you. We can kind of go back and forth, and like I said, I'm going to intersplice different things, like I'm going to do a DD Tower duel, and then maybe I'll go duel Hasselberry again, and then I can go and jump in the duel room again. It hasn't been Meta Monday in a long time. Yeah, it hasn't. The last time we even did a Meta Monday, I think I only dueled like 4 people. It wasn't that long. Let's see. Let me grab the room number, and I'll put it in chat for you all. There you go. And one other thing I wanted to mention is, since we're getting toward the end of the year, and we're, my goal for the year, and I completely failed to get there, was to get 1,000 subs on YouTube. That was my goal. 1,000 subs is, when you think of it, and you think of all the other people out there who do YouTube, and you think, oh, well, 1,000 subs, that should be fairly easy to get to. It's not, obviously. Any of y'all who have followed me for a while, and there's a few of you that have, like Dre and Moni and Trax and Binia and the rest of you guys that I see in Discord all the time. You guys have been following me for at least a good 6 months, so it's not easy to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube. It's not. And Binia's like, you need to do more content. Obviously, you don't pay attention to the channel. I have almost 500 videos, Binia. I think I'm putting out enough content, dude. 500. And I'm probably going to push to probably 750. I would say probably no later than May. Because, yeah, we got a lot of content coming out. A lot of stuff that I've just not even had time to really splice together and edit and all that. So we have more stuff coming out. But I wanted to recognize the people who did jump in and subscribe to me, which was very nice of you guys. I appreciate that. And, interestingly enough, the 46 people who follow me over on Twitch. 46 people. It's amazing. Click to hide. I don't want to hide my followers. That's pretty nice. But yeah, we actually managed to get... And I don't even push Twitch. I don't. It's there. But I don't push it. And I obviously don't push people away from YouTube to go to Twitch, because that's a big no-no. But 46 followers on Twitch is kind of amazing. I'm not even really... Like I said, I'm not even really trying to really do much on Twitch, but it's still kind of slowly building up. Well, see, that's the thing, Benny. I mean, I kind of figured that too, is that there would be that snowball effect. Once you get to a certain level of subs, then more and more people will see you and they'll become interested and kind of, curious, and so they may sub just out of curiosity. That was kind of how it was between like 400 and 600 subs. That's how it was. It snowballed real hard there. Like I went, I think, from like 550 subs to like 625 in like a month. It was really fast. And so I was like, wow, it's happening. There's the snowball effect. And then once I hit like 690, 695, it just died. It completely died. And I'm at 707 now. So yeah, it's been slow going, man. The subs have kind of just not necessarily taken a nosedive, but it's really leveled off. So who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing it. The thing is, though, I've seen people out there, and I don't necessarily think it has to do with content, because I've seen people out there who have like 1,500 videos, and they've only got like 200 subs. I think not only does it come with putting out a good amount of content, but the content also has to be something that people will want to watch. I mean, I've seen, and I'm not going to name names here. I don't want to embarrass anybody, none of you guys. But I know of a couple of other streamers, and I will use my little air quotes here, who go and they do like 7 or 8 streams a day. And I'm like, damn, man, how the hell do they even have time? And then I go and I look over their streams and I can see why. Each of their streams is like 5 minutes. That's it, 5 minutes. And that's it. That's how they managed to get so many videos, is because each video is 5 minutes. I think the longest one they had was like 12 minutes. But yeah, that's what they do. They'll go and they'll stream for 5 minutes, they'll kill the stream, and they'll come back like 45 minutes later, and they'll stream again. Again for 5 minutes. And they just do that throughout the day. I don't know, man. I think that would get a little annoying. Especially for people, like, I look at it this way. I mean, if you go and watch a television show is at least what? Like, if it's a sitcom, it's usually like a half hour. If it's like a drama, it's usually 1 full hour. So you would think, well, I'm going to sit here for at least an hour or so. So you want the show to be that long. But no, this guy's just like, he streams for 5 minutes, and then he just cuts it. I don't know. So does YouTube start paying me for having 700 subs? No, they don't. The magic number is 1,000. Well, oh, wow, 10 gems. That's nice. But yeah, the magic number is 1,000, because it used to be there wasn't any prerequisite for that. Even when I had like 250 subs, a lot of my videos were still getting thousands of hits and thousands of views, so I was making decent money. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was decent money. And then they changed it, and all that money went away. So that's why I decided, well, I got to push this a little bit more. That's not true. So that's the thing here, is that all people don't understand how Social Blade works. And I'm familiar with Social Blade. Social Blade gives you a money number as far as your views. It does not take into account that you have to hit a particular number of subs before you get that money. Okay? Like, say, for instance, in my case, I have 707 subs. Yet, if you go to my Social Blade, you type in my name on Social Blade, it'll tell you that I'm supposed to be making between, like, $2 and, like, $36. Something like that. It's a very broad number. But again, it doesn't take into account that I've not hit 1,000 subs. So, whereas it may say that there is it basically calculates a value and assigns it to your account, but that doesn't mean that's money that you're actually taking in. There is a difference there. So yes, Benny, I hope that answers your question. Social Blade's a great tool. It really is. But again, some of the numbers can be a little misleading unless you really read between the lines. So yeah, it's a good tool, but I don't make any of that money. I mean, there's really any ad revenue that my videos produce, and my videos are monetized. But again, unless I'm at 1,000, YouTube pays me nothing. They keep all the money. So that $2 to $36 that it says that I might be making, If that is in fact an accurate number, then YouTube keeps all that. I don't get any of it. The only money that I get from any of this right now is money that I get through AdSense via my websites. That's it. And I don't make a lot through the websites. I really don't. I think I even told y'all the other day that I made, that this month so far I made like 4 cents. That was it. Now, of course, the website doesn't get a ton of hits. But that's why I've been pushing the forums. I keep telling y'all, visit the forums, but nobody goes. Because if y'all visit the forums, there's only 2 ad spots on there. So if you don't use any sort of ad blocker, then that counts. You know, that counts as an ad view for me. And over time, that adds up. But, you know. Hey, Tyler, what's going on? Oh, well, life point boost A. But yeah, that's how that all works. Believe me, even if it was only $2 to $36, but I wouldn't mind taking... I mean, that's income. If I was getting $35 a month from YouTube, I'd be... Well, it wouldn't be great, but it's something. Because as of right now, I make... zero. I'm in the negative. I think I've mentioned it several times. I'm in the negative this year when it comes to the business side of YouTube. I was webmaster in Music Page some years ago. I was making like $50 a month. Yeah, because some of those websites, they generate a lot of hits. And if you monetize them with ads, I mean, it adds up. The only thing that I really want from the websites is I'd be perfectly happy if they simply paid for themselves. Like, as far as the costs for my websites, and I've got 3 of them. Okay, 2 that you all are aware of, and then a 3rd one that I was working on. Anyways, as far as how much all of that costs, it's like $38 every quarter, which is every 3 months. And then yearly, I have to pay to renew my domains, which are like $10 to $15 each, depending on who I renew them through. If I got money coming in from the websites and it paid for itself, like I was making like $40-50 every 3 months, I'd be perfectly content with that. I'd be fine, because at least it pays for itself. But it's not even doing that, which is why I'm in the negative. And the same thing with YouTube. I'm in the negative because this camera wasn't free, this light wasn't free, this monitor, which I got just a few months ago, was not free. It's got to be paid for in some way. It also depends who you have it through. 100 hits per week. Well, here's the deal. There's 100,000. Oh, well, there you go. That's why you're making so many. I was like, 100 hits per week and you're making that money? That doesn't sound right. But 100,000 a week? Yes. Depending on who visits your website, how long they stay there, and if they actually just look at the ad or if they click the ad, depends on how much you actually get paid. Shadow Blaze is the only person in the room. So apparently he's the only one who wants to duel. Okay. Well, I'm facing you with a non-meta deck. So let's make it good. It can depend on the country, too. It can. Simply because I know with Google, like, obviously, depending on your region, Google will show you different ads. Not only will they show you different ads based on your region, but they will also feed you ads based on your search history. Like, if you've gone in and you've done, like, searching for NVIDIA GPU, and Google has that as part of your search history, then if you go to a website that has Google AdSense on it, and they are feeding the ads, you may actually see an ad for EVGA or NVIDIA themselves, or something along those lines, something like computer-oriented. So, yeah, it depends on what, on your Google search habits, too. Hold on. I gotta check my chat here real quick. My chat over on Twitch. If only I had a moderator. I'm kidding. Ooh, what's this? Boskbar says, I'm still bullied my deck. I'm not really sure what that means. Everybody's playing dinosaurs! I haven't even... I mean, I still have my old school dinosaur deck, but I haven't built with any of the new cards yet. Goodbye! Sorry, both of your cards were getting erased at that time. What does negate mean? Basically means that any effect that is being negated basically means it kills it. It will not go through. Amos the boss. I've never seen you around here, Amos. Have you been here before? Haven't seen you. We're actually getting a lot of people over on YouTube, huh? Nice. We've got 11 people. Well, 12 people now. Very nice. I was going to say, you don't want to do that. Okay, maybe you do. Oh, he's going to pump... Okay, this is the different monster. I thought it was the change the attack thing. Never mind. Decisions. Oh, you're new to Duel Links? Oh, okay. Mateus! I have no idea what that says, but it sounds awesome. I really don't know what to do here. I'm kind of at a loss. I'm gonna lose this monster, so I should probably do this. I mean, this monster is going away no matter what. This is probably a mistake based on my terrible hand, but yeah. Oh god, what a... yeah, I lost. Here, I'll save you the... I lost. I had nothing in my hand. I had anti-magic arrows and I drew into an ancient gear beast. Yeah, I haven't even put together a dino deck yet. Let me do a different deck, because y'all are pretty familiar with this deck. Let me try...
There aren't many like me.
Let me try Aki's deck.
Team 5Ds all the way.
Because this one has the potential to win, but it may not win. Yeah, I was bricking pretty hard there. The only monster that the only good monster that I drew at the time was Maneater Bug. Because, I mean, I usually like the Steamerite, but, I mean, your monsters are pumped up as they are, so Steamerite wasn't going to help me there. Come on, Benia, where you at, man? We're waiting on you. Can you explain to me how to build a deck? Actually, yeah, if you want, we can. I'm going to duel Benia here real quick. But then after that, if you'd like, we can go build a deck. In fact, let me see. We've got some... we got the new Dino cards. So I could probably put together a Dino deck here in a bit. But yeah, let me duel Benia here real quick, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to get 3 copies. I mean, everybody wants to get 3 copies of the card. It's a good card, and it deserves to be an ultra rare. It is a very good card. Yeah, you could chalice it. But even then, I mean, the whole idea, I think, of that particular card is that it will get rid of most higher-end monsters that you don't want to have to deal with. Do I want to do that, or... Okay, I'm going to use this guy simply because the last time I didn't use him when I was using this deck, he ended up sitting in my hand the entire match. Ugh! Well, he's going to go away, but... Ugh. Yeah, he's going to go away. That's alright. I'll gain 1,000. I don't even know what this card does. Oh, he special summons a monster. Okay. Not really what I was hoping for. Why is it good to increase a level? Well, the changing of levels, be it higher or lower, usually helps when it comes for things like synchro summons. You don't necessarily have to do it, but it can help. Because synchros, you need to have, like, whenever you synchro summon, you have to, it has to be two or more monsters that equal the star level of the monster that you're trying to bring out. Like, just to give you an example, this is a 4-star monster, but he lowered it to 3 stars. This by itself is a 3-star monster. So with these two, if one of them were a tuner monster, this gets a little confusing. If one of them were a tuner monster, you could then, in a sense, tribute both of these monsters or get rid of both of these monsters to synchro summon a monster that is of 6 stars. Like in this case, this guy is 6 stars. So technically you could use, again, if this was a tuner, this monster, and then this monster, and then you could special summon, you know, a synchro monster. But again, synchro summoning's a little more, there's a little more to it than that. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I gotta destroy one of these. Yeah, there's a little more to it than that. But that's the reason why some people like to increase or decrease. In the matter of this deck, the reason why sometimes they like to decrease, like the deck that he's using, it's a water deck. The reason why they like to decrease is for this reason right here you're about to see. Oh wait, this is different, never mind. He's using it for a different reason. But generally, if you decrease the star level of a monster, it can also help it to get that monster to the field easier. Like if he were able to decrease this from 7 stars to 6 stars, you would only need to tribute 1 monster instead of 2 to get that monster. There's a lot to it. You'll get used to it though. You'll learn it. It's really not that hard. Okay, just so you'll know, I'm not facing anybody named Donald Trump. I will not face you. So, yeah, you're gonna have to change your name. I'm not facing anybody named Donald Trump. Sorry. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, we were gonna build a deck. Let's build a deck. Alright, so we were gonna build a dino deck. I don't have all the dino cards that I would want.
My dinos made sure you're the one who's extinct.
But let's see. I think I have an open deck slot here. The Waters? What is that? The Waters? Let's see. Is it this deck? This deck I think I can change. Well, we're just going to get rid of everything that's in here. I don't even know what this deck is. Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay, good. So we're going to do a dinosaur deck. We're going to use... the character we're going to use is going to be Rex Raptor, because he's very friendly to dinosaurs. And the main reason is... Where is it? Dinosaur Kingdom, I think it is? Yes. We're using Dinosaur Kingdom because Jurassic World will immediately be on the field when we start the duel. So that is the special ability we're going to use. And now, let's hop in and take a look at some dinosaurs. Let's see, we'll go to that, and then we'll go to our filter. We'll go to types, and we'll go to dinosaur. So it'll filter out all the other cards, and these are only dinosaur types now. So let's see. I only have 2 of these giant Rex right now, so we're going to use those. This is also a really good card. Evil Salamander. I'll use at least a couple of those. I love Dractera, so I'm going to use a couple of those. Hydrogeddons are also nice. We're just going to do a straight beat-down dinosaur deck. I'm not going for anything super fancy right now. But Hydrogeddons, I like that. Let me see. For Tribute Monster, Dark Triceratops is a good choice. Do you need... You don't need all the dino cards, but obviously the more you have, the easier it is to build a more effective deck. So you don't need all of them. Like, there's a lot of dino cards here that I'm simply not going to use. Like this guy, he's a dinosaur, but he goes better in a different deck. So we're not going to use him. I'm not going to use Black Terra. I could use Black Tyranno, but I'm not going to. This guy's actually pretty good. I like the fact that he can change a monster to defense position. Let's see, that's field control. That's monster swarming. Let's see, Tyranno Infinity. Some of these other cards are pretty good, but they are not really what I'm going for. I wish, well, this monster has a good piercing effect, but his attack's a little on the weak side. Let's see, what's this guy do? This card gains 1 attack for each monster your opponent controls. It's not bad. Sphere Ebola. I really like this card simply because, I mean, because you can bring him out whenever another defense Drac monster is done. But we're not running exclusively Dracs. We're only running 2 other Dracs, so it doesn't really make sense to bring him into this deck. Although I have made him work in other decks like this. This card attacks an opponent's monster. I kind of want a tuner. Is there a dinosaur tuner? I don't even know. Well, here you go. There's a good dinosaur, a nice 2000 beatdown monster. Even though his defense is terrible. I really don't know. Do we have a dinosaur tuner? I don't remember. I guess I could filter. I don't remember there being a tuner, though. Yeah, no dinosaur tuners. I don't necessarily have to use a dinosaur tuner. I can just go for any other tuner out there. Let's see. Delta Flyer, even though he's not a dino, it's a very good tuner card. Might go with that one, or might go with Junk Synchron. Let me see. Junk Synchron, he does level 2 or below special summons, so he wouldn't be great for this deck. No, but there is a tuner that has synergy with the new dino. Which one would that be? Because these are the tuners that I have here. Well, at least most of these are tuners. The one I like the most is probably going to be Delta Flyer. A tuner that banishes? Well, that means that I would actually have to go and do more ranked duels, which I really don't want to do right now. Gusto. Yeah, Junk Synchron. I only like using him in decks where I have some lower level monsters so I can get his second effect. Target one level 2 or lower monster. That's why I like him in the Gusto deck. I actually run him in the Gusto deck that I have. But yeah, I don't have any weaker monsters here. But I like this one simply because you can alter the levels of other cards. And I've got a lot of 4 stars here. Because think of it like this. With a Delta Flyer in here, 4-star, and then with the Delta Flyer ability, basically with the Delta and this guy, you can bring out Stardust. With this guy and the Delta, you could bring out a 9... Well, you wouldn't even have to use the Delta Flyer ability. You would just be 6-star, and then 3-star, you could bring out, like, the giant whatchamacallit guy. In fact, here, let me do that. Let me reset this. I'm going to go to the extra deck. Come on. And we're just going to look at synchros. If I can. Okay. Can I do just synchros? Apparently not. Oh no, here we go. Synchro. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to look at what synchros we could throw in here if we want to. So should I build a base with the most types I have? I would say this. In some cases, using the same types of monsters to build the deck sometimes can work. Other times, it's kind of eh. But there's a lot more than just using the same type. Like, there are also archetypes. Archetypes meaning that they may not necessarily all be all, machines or all dinosaurs or all rock types. But archetypes like this one right here, Jirac, this is considered an archetype. Because yes, it's a dinosaur, but there are other Jirac monsters that work well with this card. So if you build, say, strictly a Jirac deck, those usually work a little better together than just all of them being dinosaurs. So let's see. We're going to do this, dude. Let's see. Where's my Stardust? So we're doing Stardust. That's only Vylon. So we got an 8-star, 5-star. Where's my ultra rare 6-star? There he is. Not Azure. Where's my big giant guy? There we go. The giant castle. So let's see. It's an 8, 6, 5, 9. So a 7-star would be good. Probably Ancient Fairy, since I don't have a lot of 7-stars that I can just bring right out. In fact, I think that might be the only 7-star that is fairly easy to get out. Oh, well, this guy too. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends to the graveyard. Inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent for each card in your opponent's hand. That's actually not bad. So it's between that guy and Ancient Fairy Dragon. And just in case you're not familiar with Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect, one or more tuners, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. Once per turn, you can destroy as many field spell cards on the field as possible, and if you do, gain 1,000 life points. Then you can add one field spell card from your deck to your hand. Seeing as how I don't actually have the Jurassic World field spell card that I'm going to use, I'm probably going to go with this other guy. Let's go with Lightning Warrior. Simply because, again, he doesn't really have any special prerequisites except for, one tuner and one or more non-tuners. So we'll go with him for now. And let's see, should we get one? We need at least one more monster. I like running 11. It just works well for me. So I've got two. I only have 2 Giant Rex. If I had a third, I would just throw that sucker in there. Evil Swarm Salamandra, 1 Dark Triceratops, 3 Hydrogeddons for deck thinning, and 2 Dracoptera for a little field control. Oh, that's right. We were going to do the tuner. Oops. Well, we're going to go back and get the tuner now. It was a Delta Flyer, right, that I was going with? Oops, not Speed Earths there. Yeah, we're doing Delta Flyers. So 1 Delta Flyer. I've only got 1 tuner. If I had a second Delta Flyer, I would probably do it. But that's really the only one that I'm actually really comfortable with. There are some other tuners in here, but yeah. Okay, so we're good for that. We're good for monsters. Spells and traps. I guess we can just go with the standard staples. Come on. There we go. So let's go popular cards. Let's see, Galaxy's good. Let me think what else we got here. Chalice in this deck might be okay. I'll think about that. Let's see, Mass Change, obviously not. Cosmic would probably be good for more backfield control. Enemy Controller. I don't know about Enemy Controller in this deck. I really don't. I'm more concerned, because this is more of a beatdown deck, I'm more concerned with backfield control. If I had another Galaxy, I would do it. I don't really want to run 2 Cosmics, because that's 2,000 life points. Let's just do at least 1 controller for now. And I guess a Super Rush just in case we get into a little bit of a trouble. And then we have room for 5 more. Let's take a look at popular traps too. Let's see what we got here. I like Treacherous only when I run like two trap cards though. So 2 Treacherous is kind of eh. Or running Treacherous as it is right now with running, we're hoping to run about 5 traps. That's why I don't really want to run it. Let's see. This will deal... We're doing a little field control here anyway. So I'm going to do at least one floodgate. I'm going to do at least one wall just in case. Well, actually, do I want to do Wall of Disruption or do I want to do Mirror Wall? I actually like Mirror Wall to a certain extent, but I also like Wall. I don't know. We'll just mess around with it here. I do have a Sakuretsu armor. Let's see what else. That's only for normal monsters. Paleozoic is always good to have. What other trap card was I thinking of? They don't necessarily have to be popular. Let's just do that. Take popular out. What other trap card would go in there? Dust Tornado is what I was thinking. There we are. Where's Dust? Again, because I want to do a little backfield control. There we are. So, I don't know if this deck is good. I really don't. Because it's like I said, it's mostly beat down. It's got a little field control with Floodgates, Paleozoics, and the Dractera. And then we got some backfield control. I mean, it seems fairly well balanced. So we'll just mess around with it and see how it works. I'll duel somebody with it. And obviously this is not going to be a surprise to you guys because you saw me build it. We'll see how this goes. Should I make a Pyro deck? Dre, one of our longtime viewers, would be like, yes, make a hazy Pyro deck. And the cool thing about a hazy Pyro deck is that a lot of those cards are available via the card trader. So it takes a little time to get them all together, but they're fairly easy to get. Like if we go here to the regular inventory, there's a lot of hazy cards, or at least there's at least 1 or 2 hazy cards, I believe, in here that you can get. And hazies, they tend to swarm the field, so you can get a lot of them out fairly quickly. Hey Tran, what's going on? Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one of the hazy staple cards. You got a green screen? I've had a green screen. I just don't, I don't use my webcam that much. But I figure it's Christmas Eve, so I'll just, I'll give you all something more to look at. But anyways, yeah, that's one of the big hazy monsters. It's a Pyro. There are some other good Pyro monsters. Like this guy is great. He's a little underrated, but he's great in an anti-trap control deck. He's amazing, simply because this card is unaffected by the effects of trap cards. So you can't floodgate him, you can't treacherous him, you can't... There's a lot of... I mean, he gets away from so much stuff. He's only got 15 attack, but he survives. So that's pretty good. And then there are a few other cards in here that are also Pyros. Like this guy, I've actually never really played with him. He's a Gemini, though. So he normally wouldn't go into... He would not go into a hazy deck. But yeah, let's go try this Dino deck. And we'll see how it works. Again, I fully expect to lose. But we'll just see how this goes. Alright, let's see who we got. Shadow Blaze. Well, these guys are dueling. Okay, I'm going to duel Shadow. Go easy on me, Blaze. Don't make me look terrible. That's if he's actually there. He may be Ghost. We'll see. If he's not there, then I'll just jump into the DD tower, and I'll use it. Okay, here we go. He's there. So again, we're going to see how this works. Now, he was running the dinosaur deck too, right? So the weird thing is that we're going to pump each other's monsters up. So that's going to be interesting. Look, it's Rex versus Rex. We're both running Jurassic World. So this is going to... This is going to have a lot of really hardcore monsters. Yeah, I've only got 2 of the giant Rex too. So I'm hoping to get a 3rd.
Duel.
But yeah, see, we're about to just see what we can do here. This is not a great starting hand. This is really all I can do. Yeah, I didn't get any traps or magics in my hand, so this sucks. Which character boosts Pyro? The one that comes to mind immediately is Bastion. The thing is, though, Bastion's a little hard to open up because you have to meet certain win conditions so many times before he becomes available to you. And not only that, but the ability that he gets, you have to level him up a bit before you actually get the ability. Man, I'm still not drawing any back row. Ugh. This is so stupid. Yeah, with no back row support that I'm drawing. And this is just a bad draw. This is, you know, this isn't really how the deck is supposed to work. That happens, yeah, when you brick like that. This isn't necessarily a brick. I wouldn't call this a brick at all. I mean, there are usable monsters here for me, but you tend to want to have at least one spell or trap that you can at least, at the very least, you could set so it gives your opponent something to think about. But yeah, I'm not even getting that. Ugh, and look at that. See, he's got 226 attackers now. And the Jurassic Worlds, like I said, these two cards, they pump up both of our monsters. So yeah, it's a little rough here. He can't attack directly, but... oh, he's going to chalice it. You suck. I told you to take it easy on me, you jerk. He's like, no. That's... again. Is this... no magics and traps drawn. None. There's nothing you can do about that. It's... now I'm bricking. Now it's a brick. Because... yeah, I mean... 14 cards left in the deck, and 9 of them are magics and traps. And I cannot draw magic. Yeah, this is terrible. Nothing I can do here. I'm just going to surrender. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, it turned into a brick. It didn't start necessarily as a brick, but it turned into one. That's bad. That's just bad drawing. Mr. Obama? I'm sorry, I can't duel anybody named Mr. Obama. You're gonna have to change your name. Sorry. I don't duel any presidents. I don't have a gold sarcophagus. Well, I have a real gold sarcophagus. Like the actual physical card, but I don't have one in game. You're leaving? Magikarp is leaving? No, you can't leave. You have to stay here for the next 5 hours. If you have a Zane deck, try to make Cyber style deck. It will help. That's old stuff. Yeah, I got all those cards and I'm just, yeah, I don't really. Yeah. I mean, I've seen Cyber style decks and they can work, but it's not something that I find fun to play. In fact, the reason I lose quite a bit is because I tend to... oh, look, now I've got a whole bunch of support. I tend to run decks that are a little more old school. And so... and most of the old school decks depend on certain other win conditions instead of them just being archetypes. I'm kidding, Carp. If you gotta go, go on, dude. That's cool. It's the holidays. I get it. You all gotta go and hang out with family. Nah. Sorry, I'm not gonna let you do that, dude. Why did who quit? Who quit? You gotta name names, Trax. Come on. Well, also, Cyberstyle got nerfed, which kind of sucks. It used to... I mean, the ability Cyberstyle used to be abused badly. But then Konami saw what people were doing with it, and they're like, yeah, we didn't mean for it to be like that, so we're going to nerf the hell out of it. Sorry, buddy. The world leaders need to stay out of my duel room. We don't have time for world leaders today. They should not be... I'm telling you right now. World leaders should not be in here playing Duel Links. You all need to go out there and lead the world. That's why we elected you, in most cases. In some cases, you weren't really elected, but technically you're still a leader, so go lead. Cyberdock Impact. The Queen of England. Yeah, she's not really a leader. She's just kind of there. Yeah, the Queen of England has nothing better to do. She can play. She's fine. She's not a world leader. You know, not the way they used to be. Yeah, we're gonna put that sucker down too. This right here is why I'm not a huge fan of Cyberdarks, because they depend so much on getting that extra monster, and obviously, as you can see, it was pretty easy to deal with them. And even if I didn't have these, I still had my controller, which, you know... let's see. Okay, yeah, we can go, let's just go aggressive. We're going aggressive here. Yeah, I know he's got that backfield, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Defense draw. He's got one more turn at least. I was tempted, and the thing is, I was actually tempted to hit with my Hydro first. Because if I would have hit with him and destroyed his monster, then I could have got another Hydro out, and then I would have had 2 attacks. So that actually would have been better here. But because this guy had Piercing, I was like, let's get the Piercing damage. You know. Oh well. Kim Jong-un. I don't think Kim Jong-un would like Duel Links. He's all, what you mean? I draw a card, I should win. Well, whatever it is, you gotta activate it. There you go, Drowning Mirror Force. We'll do this. Just to give myself a little something to fall back on. That'll be in defense. Those will go back. That's fine. We're still good. That Drowning top deck was nice, though. He top decked that Drowning. You can make Gem Knight decks, but they're not the most expensive deck, but they start to get expensive. If you're looking for a deck that is good and that is somewhat easy to build and isn't very expensive, I would probably go with Arrow Mage. It was one of the decks that I used earlier. In fact, after this duel, I'll go and I'll bring up Arrow Mage again. But the reason we like Arrow Mage is simply because, like I said, it's an inexpensive deck to make, and it actually does fairly well. It like if you dueled 100 times, you'd probably win more than you lose. You'd probably be like at 60-40 at least, depending on who you were facing too. Like if you were in ranked duels, you'd probably be okay using it all the way up until gold, and then gold starts getting a little more competitive. But yeah, Arrow Mage is a solid deck. I really do. And it's fun too. Oh crap, I screwed up. I'm too busy talking to Amos over here and I'm screwing up here. Well, I gave you a free one there, whoever I'm facing. Made it to Platinum with... Well, Tran, we're trying to think of decks that are easy to build, because Amos just got started. So obviously he's not going to have nearly the cards that we have. So we're trying to recommend stuff that's a little easier. That's why I was going with Arrow Mage, because pretty much all the Arrow Mage cards Well, again, for hires are not as good as they used to be, and you do have to get at least 2 beats, at least. And beat is not that easy to get because you have to reset the box a couple of times. But again, I was saying Arrow Mage simply because you can get all the cards you need, all the base cards for that deck. You can get them all from the card trader. It takes a little time because you got to get the gold together, but it's not so bad. Yeah, and Dyna's limited to 1. I mean, the deck doesn't necessarily revolve around Dyna, but some of the other cards make it a little harder. Let's see, do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. What continuous spell boosts all monster attacks? Banner of Courage, but it's only during your battle phase, on your turn. Here, look, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Just to kind of give you a little advisement here, Amos. This is what I was talking about as far as Synchro Summon. See, this guy is normally a 4-star, but I'm bringing out Delta Flyer using Delta Flyer's effect to make him a 5-star. And now with a 5-star and a 3-star and Delta Flyer being a tuner, I can special summon a Synchro monster. So here comes Stardust Dragon. Now, if he survives, I don't know. But here comes Stardust Dragon. I actually didn't want to bring Stardust, but I just kind of wanted to show. Yeah. But there you go. That was Stardust Dragon. I didn't know if he was going to survive, and obviously he didn't, but yeah. But anyways, you get the idea. That's how it went. At least I got him out there. Because I actually wanted to bring a different monster altogether. But again, I just wanted to... I'm not going to face this person either. You got to change your name. But I wanted to bring a different monster, but I also wanted to show the Synchro Summon. In fact, let me switch over to a deck that does a lot of Synchro Summoning. Or that's kind of based around it. Yeah, go back over here. Not her.
Fight for my friend.
I believe in my cards.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of Synchro Summoning. Let me see. Like I said, I'm not facing this person. I don't know who that is. Benny is like, I'm talking to some Spanish sexy girl. Yeah, a girl. You go right ahead. Go right ahead, Benny. Is Design Counter Blow good? I don't know what card that is. Do you mean Designated Counterblow, or... Oh, I think you mean Desk Counterblow. I'm having a hard time remembering what that card does. I really don't remember what that card does. Does it destroy... I think if I remember correctly, and I'm probably wrong here, but... Doesn't it destroy... Like, if it attacks a defense position monster, it destroys the attacking monster at the end of the damage step? I think that's how it works. Okay, well, Seto Kaiba apparently is not there, so yeah. Sorry. I tried to duel you, man. But here, let's go look up that card. I'm pretty sure it's Desk Counterblow. Here. Oops, I put Dex. I didn't want to do that. Okay, that didn't help. I know it's a trap card. Oh, here we go. Death's Counterblow. Destroy any monster that inflicts battle damage to a player's life points by attacking directly. Okay, that's a little different. It's not what the card I was thinking of. Is this a bad card? I wouldn't say it's a bad card, but there are better options. There are definitely better options. But if that's all you have, I mean, because there are, like I said, as far as better options, things like Drowning Mirror Force. That's a great card, but it's pretty hard to get. So if you didn't have cards like Drowning Mirror Force, then I guess this is okay. You know, like I said, it's not one of those cards that I would immediately think of putting into a deck, but if you don't have anything better, then it's not a terrible option. It also depends on the type of deck that you're running. Like if you're running a deck where it's very easy for you to get monsters on the field, and they're able to stay, then this card wouldn't really make a lot of sense in that deck. Raging Cloudian. That's a Dre deck. That's Dre deck material. Him and his Cloudian monsters. But yes, here I'll show you the Arrow Mage deck. And again, the reason why I recommend this one if you're just starting out is because the cards are not hard to get. It just takes a little time because you have to get them from the card trader, and you can only get some of the cards you can, well, you can get usually, you can get several cards from the card trader, but some of them you can only get one at a time. In fact, let me see, where is he? Is he over here? Here we go, card trader. But yes, like these, you can get only one copy of each of these. But you can get one copy of each one of these. So, yeah, it's good. But if you go to regular inventory, once you get... Oh, God. I got Konami. But if you go to the regular inventory, you can only pick one of those cards, and then you have to wait like 7 or 8 hours. I don't have a father, Benia. I'm not kidding, I don't have one. So I have no idea who that is in the room. Oh, Hasselberry's back. How nice. But,
I fight for my friends.
Here, I'll show you the deck. And it's pretty fun. It's a fun deck. Let me see. This is the right one. Yeah, here it is. Basically, you would get 3 of these. Arrow Mage Jasmine, again, available from the card trader. 2 Rose Lovers, card trader card. 2 Bergs. I've seen people run 3, but I like 2. Because there have been so many times where I've gotten them both stuck in my hand. Again, card trader card. Carrot is from a pack, but he's only a rare. So he's not too hard to get. Arrow Mage Rosemary, again, card trader. Very easy to get. And the Aroma Gardens are also card trader cards. Now, all the others that I have here, you don't necessarily have to run these cards. It just so happens that these are the ones that I like running with it. But all the base cards, like the Jasmine, the Rose Lover, the Berg, the Carrot, and the Rosemary, and the Aroma Garden, all pretty easy to get. Like I said, the ones you get here, they just take a little time because you can only buy a card from the card trader so often. But once you get them all together, it's a fairly solid deck. And like I said, as far as like these, you can change up whatever you have. Like, I don't expect you to have, 2 of these. These are ultra rares. These are harder to get. This one's harder to get. This is also hard to get. This one is sort of hard to get. But all the rest of these are pretty easy to get. So yeah, I would go with Arrow Mage. And I just threw this on. You don't have to do it with Synchros, but just to make it a little more exciting, I guess, I threw Synchros in here. And the only Synchros that I get thrown in here are from this ability, which is the foot ability, because apparently Aki likes feet. And but yeah, this is what it does. At the beginning of the duel, add two copy plants to your deck, and then add 1 Black Rose Dragon to your extra deck. So yeah. You don't have to do this. I just added it in there because why not? I mean, you could run other skills, but that's what I like running. But let's go and see. I'm out of my extra reward crystals, so we're still gonna go see if I can get my last Giant Rex. Let's see. Who do I want to duel? Let me duel him with. Let me duel him with Zane.
I will win.
Actually,
I get to duel
Let's duel him with Jesse. Jesse has a fairly strong deck. Where are you? There he is. Come on, level 40. Alright, here we go. He's probably going to trounce me. You know, I win more against him when I just let the auto duel go. But when I actually try, I lose.
duel.
Alright, what do we got here? Wow, this is not a very good starting hand. Well, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not the cards I was hoping for. Yeah. We're going to thin the deck here a little bit. And we're going to end. Yeah, Fossil Dig works too. Let's see, do we want to... Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. He'll probably set one card and then end his turn. Yeah, there's the set. Cosmic, get rid of that. Well, I don't really want to draw Silent Magician now. Oh, well, there's Gravekeepers. Okay, good. That works. So we'll do that. And let's see, what was that defense? 1200? Oh, well, he let me see, 100 attack. Okay, so we're gonna have to hit him with the Crystal Beast. Now Silent Magician won't be so bad. Let's see, what's he gonna take out? No. We'll let that go. Are you serious? Swear to God, man, that's terrible. Switch that. I mean, it's not the worst thing to happen, but the deck is not playing the way it usually should. What does this thing do again? Each time a dinosaur type monster... Okay, tribute this card special someone... Okay, never mind. That's not going to hurt me right now. I don't know why he summoned... Well, okay, I see why he summoned it in attack position. Still a bad decision on his part. He did it so he can get the Gilsaurus out. Silent Burning. And that stinks too, because now that I get the Silent Burning in my hand, all my Crystal Beasts are either on the field or in the graveyard. This has not been good. It just, the deck is not drawing the way it's supposed to. Well, I'm gonna get a search here, but I think before I draw a regular Silent Magician, I'm gonna draw the level 8s. How much you want to bet I draw the level 8s? Again, I'm not doing anything wrong here, just... Well, that's actually a great top deck. That was actually the top deck I needed, because I was in trouble. Yeah, I gotta do this. Crystal Regeki, that's actually not terrible. Not. Beautiful. And now we should be able to win. You mean gold sarcophagus? I keep seeing you all say dark sarcophagus. Ah. At least that's a Dirac monster. Let's see. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, special summon one Spinos token. Dinosaur type fire, level 1 attack, 300, defense 0, and attack position to your opponent's side of the field. Oh, interesting. Well, Shadow, why not run it both ways? Why not both? Oh, I can't play you all with this deck. Never mind. I was about to jump back in the door, and I'm like, no, that's unfair. I can't use that deck. Well, it's not a meta deck. I guess I could play you all with this deck, although it's not meta. But I still think it's a strong deck. Oh, what the hell? I'll play you all with it. What does Particle Fusion do? Well, we can go look. Particle Fusion. Send from your side of the field to the graveyard the fusion material monsters that are listed on a Gem Knight fusion monster card. Then special summon that fusion monster from your deck. This special summon is treated as a fusion summon. When you do, banish this card from the graveyard to target one Gem Knight fusion material monster used for the fusion summon. The fusion summon monster gains the monster's attack until the end phase. That's kind of interesting. So it works similar to a Poly in the sense that it lets you summon a monster from the fusion deck, but it is a special summon, but it is still treated as a fusion summon. And then let's see, when you do, banish this card from the graveyard, target one Gem Knight fusion material monster used for the fusion summon. That fusion summoned monster gains the attack. Oh wow! It basically, like if it fusion summons a monster, it brings it out, or it special summons or fusion summons a monster to the field, and not only that, but then you can banish this card from your graveyard by clicking on the graveyard and then activating the effect. And then you can choose one of the fusion material monsters used, and the fusion monster you have on the field then gains attack equal to that monster. So it basically pumps up the fusion monster. It ups its attack. Actually, no, Trax, it's not. They are considered two different things. A special summon and a fusion summon are considered two different things. Hooray! We got a follow, I think? Yes, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Look at that, 47 Twitch followers now. It's amazing. Wouldn't it be something if I got to 50 followers before the end of the year? I don't think I will, but you never know. Just ran into a Sylvan's deck. Sylvians or Sylvans? Sylvians is different. And Sylvan is not meta. Actually, Ishizu looks very similar to my mother, to be honest. She actually does. Because she's got a little slightly darker skin tone. But yeah, I can't, I don't duel my own mother. Sorry, you're gonna have to change your name. Where is everybody else? It says 8 people are in here. Oh, there's Dark Twix. Come on, Twix. Where are you? I don't see you here. Oh, well, he's not in there. Well, let's jump on the tower, then. Jump on the tower. Don't jump off the tower. That's bad. Because you could hurt yourself if you jump off a tower now. That's a bad idea. Alright, I'm to the point in the tower where these monsters are not pushover duels. Ugh. Again, this is not a great starting hand. Not a good starting hand. I don't want to search out the last Crystal Beast because I lose my effect. I'm gonna set the Recruiter. How do I keep getting all these freaking Crystal Beasts to start? It's so crap. What's this guy do again? When this card declares an attack, it is a monster you control, you can equip one spell. Okay. Yeah, that wall's gonna save me here. Oh my god, can I get a freaking Silent Magician? Swear to freaking Christ, man. No, I'm not gonna activate it. Apparently Silent Magician is on vacation. Because I've got 3 copies of her, and she's like, nah, you're not gonna draw me today. I still cannot freaking draw a Silent Magician. Did somebody sneak into my deck and steal them? I'm killing guys with frickin' recruiters here. So I don't need polymerization for fusions. Well, you can still use it for that, Amos, but there are other cards that have similar effects that you can use. Polymerization's still the standard, but there are other cards that allow you to bring out fusion material monsters. Yeah, there are a lot of different cards out there that operate similarly to polymerization. Usually, they're specific cards, or they're cards that work for a specific archetype. Like, there are certain, like, I think there's 1 or 2 polymerization-like cards that go for, you know, things like just Gem Knights. There are also some that work for just E-Heroes. Yeah, lots of stuff like that. All right, so what do we got? We're gonna go look and see if we can get anything out of the D box. So what do we got here? We still got a bunch of gems. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a little glass of wine here because yeah, that's either that or I'm gonna get the frickin' stupid Dark Witch again. Oh wow, I got a pack. It's amazing. Power Bond is a card similar, sorta, but Power Bond is only for machines, I believe. If I remember correctly, Power Bond is just machines. Getsufuma. Ugh, that was not a good card to get. Getsufuma itself is a good card, but I've got like 5 copies of that stupid thing. Alright, so I guess we're going to go face this guy now. I don't really know if this deck that I'm using is the best deck to play against these guys. I'm thinking maybe the Odeon deck would be better. Because I'm obviously not drawing well with this deck. Let's do one more. And if I lose again, then yeah, we'll try something different. The Duel Academy is, if you look over, I think it was the same little page where you see the gate in the background. Over on the left side, there's a little, it's like a little sign there, and it says Duel Academy above it, I believe. Wow. Again with the crap starting hands. Yeah, Power Bond is good if you're going for the win, like if you're going to win that turn. But if you somehow don't win, then you're going to take a lot of damage. Ugh, freaking Lightning Warrior, I swear to God. He's gonna get, well, he would have got a special summon. Yeah, I gotta use this. Just get rid of his backfield here. How is this possible? This is my 3rd straight match, and I cannot draw a frickin' Silent Magician. Table 2, that's nice. I don't know what you're doing on table 2, but, you know, that's awesome, I guess. Cannot draw a frickin' Silent Magician. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna lose. Man, Jesse, Silent Magician has abandoned you. It's like she just does not want to show up. And apparently that's what happens when the waifu decides to go out with her friends. Alright, no, I'm not giving up that easy. We're gonna go break out Odeon. Odeon should be able to handle this.
Get ready.
I pledge my word.
If Odeon loses, then I'm just gonna uninstall the game.
Worthless opponent.
Oh, I gotta drink one of my glasses of wine here now. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Nixon, I made a banner for you on Facebook, 20 minutes lost, but... 20 minutes lost? How did you... What do you mean 20 minutes lost? Well, I don't generally jump over to the Facebook page when I'm streaming, but I'll go look. Hold on. What? It says Slim Nerd. Why do you want to call me Slim Nerd? He's like, I didn't call you Slim Nerd. Let's take a look. Oh, that's kind of neat. Here, hold on. I'm gonna save this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, sometimes if I'm focusing on the duel at hand, I just start ignoring chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna show it. I'm saving it here real quick. Let me see. Where's my? Here, I'll just add something here. Let's see. Image. Now, if I can just find where I saved it. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'll show it to y'all real quick. And there we go. Yeah. Look at that. That's amazing. Isn't that nice? That's... Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Hold on. They're like, what in the world? Now I expect to see everybody in chat just say, wow. I'm kidding. Hold on. Where is it? It's here. Here we go. Oh gosh, this thing it's large too. Here, hold on. There you go. Look at that. That's the banner he made. Hooray! It's a new banner. Now, if I can resize it, maybe I can stick it somewhere. Yeah, I'll have to mess with the margins a little bit. But here, just because it's Christmas time, we'll do this. If I can. Okay, this is just a rough. There we go. Yeah. There you go. It's on there. It is a good banner. It's pretty neat. I like that. Yeah, it made me go, wow. No. Size is good. Size is good, Nixon. That sounded bad. But no, when it comes to pictures and images, it actually is good. Because I would rather the image be too large, and then I have to either redo the resolution or cut it down, than it be too small, and me have to blow it up, and then it looks all pixelated and funky. But yeah, that's good. That's fine. Because look, I just, like I said, I mean, this is just a rough little cut of it. I didn't, when I have time to actually go and change things up a little bit, then it'll be fine. But thank you, sir. I appreciate that. It is a very nice Christmas gift of you. What I'm actually looking for is something I can stick on a t-shirt. And I'm being quite serious. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this logo, but the only reason I can't take that and stick it on a t-shirt is because the Karibo, the Yugi, and the Blue Eyes White Dragon, those are copyrighted images. So, I mean, I can have a little, a banner of it, that's fine, but can I take that logo and then sell it? No, I can't, because of those images. But I am actually looking for something I could stick on a t-shirt. Like, I was looking at, well, here, while I'm talking to y'all, I'll go duel. There's a streamer named Sweet Anita, who I've mentioned a few times here, and she has Tourette's syndrome, and some of the really outlandish, insane stuff she says, she doesn't mean to say it, it just comes out. She's actually taken that and put them on t-shirts, and those t-shirts are amazing. They are amazing. Make a You Fool shirt. I could do that. Sweet Anita is hilarious. I love that girl. She's so funny. And the thing is that she's unintentionally funny. I mean, because it's not her fault that, her Tourette's just sometimes make her spurt really insane stuff out. Of course this guy's going to soul exchange my monster. That's awesome. Okay, I don't know how he did that, but sure. Yeah, Anita does get a lot of flack. She gets trolled a lot. But yeah, like I said, I mean, she has Tourette's, and it sucks that she has Tourette's, but she's very, she does her best to take it in stride. She does not. She streams games like Overwatch. I've seen her stream Overwatch and some other game. But she's not, I gotta tell you right now, she's definitely not for kids. And it's not her fault that she's not for kids. It's not her fault. It really isn't. But she says some pretty insane stuff. Again, not her fault. But, But like I said, she makes the best of it, which I think is awesome. Like that one, there's this one shirt where she's talking about biscuits. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Like one of her shirts, again, this is something that she said live on a stream. It says, can I F your biscuit? And I'm sure you can figure out what the F means. But yeah, she's actually said that several times live on stream. She didn't mean to, but it just came right out. And I was the first time I heard her say that, I absolutely broke up laughing so hard. And I'm not laughing at her, I'm laughing with her. Why you don't do live reaction on Twitch? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean like a reaction to her stream? I don't understand the whole thing with reaction videos. I really don't. I just don't, I get that it's, with some people, it's a little funny whenever they do reactions, but for the most part, no, like to the Abridged series. I don't know what you mean, Benia. I don't know what you mean. I seriously don't. You mean like do a reaction video where I'm watching the Abridged series and then I'm filming myself reacting to it? No, I'm not going to do those videos. Because I can tell you right now, if the original video that is being reacted to is good enough for someone to make a reaction video of it, then the chances are I don't want to see their reaction. I just want to watch the original video. That's all. That's it. That's all I would want to, There are very few people that I would actually want to watch react to another video. Very, very few people. But yeah, that's not my thing. I just don't like doing that. Let's see. Oh man, I can't wait. Waiting Yu-Gi-Oh box to come to my door. Bought Cyber Deck. I know it's not the best, but I know how to use it, and I'm making something funny. Dual day, my friends, and I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, so you play TCG? Nice. I also played the TCG. I say played because, unfortunately, here in my city, it's kind of small. There's only like 2 game stores, and one of the game stores is not very friendly. But yeah, I played the TCG for a while. Everybody that, again, some of my older viewers, they know that I used to be a judge. In fact, I was going through my closet the other day. I found my judge shirts. I had 2 Upper Deck judge shirts, and I still have them. They're still hanging there in my closet. Oh man, what is this? Well, this is interesting. I've already faced Blescobar, didn't I? I forget who I faced. I really don't know. But if it's Blescobar, we're going to make him wait. You know why? Because he keeps changing his name. Oh, are you serious? Oh, that sucks. That first one's fine. It's a good thing I don't run any spell cards in this. Yeah, he's been Obama and Donald Trump and all those other names. So you did it to yourself, buddy. You did it to yourself. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the face down. There we go. Wow, you're really gonna burn Silent Burning right now? Thanks. I'm perfectly content with you taking all that damage. You go right ahead. Well, this guy just did me a massive favor. Okay. He just ate 2,500 damage. Alright, Blescobar, hold on. I'm coming to the room. Oh wow, I got them all. We'll do the DD box here in a minute. Which deck do I face Blescobar with, though? I don't know. If you're named Konami, if you're named anything other than your regular name, I'm not going to duel you. Well, see, that's the thing, Amos. You can't really call your deck overpowered if you can never draw the monster that would, in fact, make it overpowered. That means that there's something wrong with it. Slim, how many Spike Shields do you need to run in Cypher Soldier deck? I run 3. If you're really interested, this is the deck. I'll show it to you real quick. Now, there are different variations of this. But this seems to work okay for me. Let's see, where was I going? Oh yeah, deck editor. But yeah, there are different variations of this. I've seen people run only 2 I've seen people run only 2 swordsmen. I've seen people run only 2 ciphers, which is kind of odd. I've seen people run 3 lava golems. I think it's too much. The Witch Raider actually comes in handy simply because of all these traps. But yeah, I run 2 Floodgates, Canadia, Wall, 2 DNAs. And I only run 2 DNAs because the deck itself it doesn't, you know, it helps, obviously, but it doesn't run specifically just on the fact that DNA surgery is there. So yeah, if you get just a Cypher Soldier and a Spike, it's gonna hurt. But yeah, 3 Spike Shields definitely in this deck. And then the Swordswoman. Only run 1 Sphere Karibo, although I have been thinking about taking it out, although I don't know what I would put in there for it. And that's just for show. This has no use. I don't use any of that. But okay, what deck am I facing Blescobar with? Should I just do we should just spin the wheel?
Very well.
Alright, let's spin the wheel here. Spin, 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 spin. Oops, I didn't mean to. There we go. Spin, spin, spin. And... it looks like it's Kaiba.
Let's go.
Let's see. Hey Slim, because I didn't play this game like 3 or 4 months now, I want to download it now. Oh, because of you. Hey, awesome. How much will you live? Because I can do it, or live. I'll be on for at least, I would say at least another half hour. I'll go over 2 hours today, guys. Because I'm already on for what, 1 hour and 53 minutes? Yeah, go download it, dude. If you can download it and get all your old cards back, sure, we'll duel. But here we gotta go face my arch nemesis, Bless Kobar. I swear, Bless Kobar changes his name more than frickin' Prince. I mean, Prince turned himself into that little funky symbol thing that he did, and then he became the artist formerly known as Prince. And then there's Moni, who changes his name too, Moni, and then Cheeseman, and then Zane Cheesedale, and then Aki's husband, all kinds of weird stuff. And then, of course, there were that whole group of people who were like, Aki's psychic! No, she's not.
Duel.
Wow. That... I mean, these are good cards, but that's pretty close to a brick. I gotta draw a monster here. That's not that monster! Wow, this sucks. You gotta study on Christmas Eve? Are you not done with the fall semester? Well, that's true. I mean, I guess depending on where you're from, that could be different. Ooh, big trees. Oh, it ends on the 28th? Where the heck do you go to school, man, that it ends on the 28th? Well, at least I know here in the States, school is pretty much done for the year. I know that. But obviously in other places like Europe and whatnot, yeah. Could be different. But yeah, everybody here in America, even college students, are done for the year. Go ahead, put it down. You know you need to. Go on, put it down again. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. This is pointless. I started with a brick, and I'm not even gonna continue doing this. This is stupid. See the Escobar? That's why I don't like dueling you, because I know exactly what you're gonna do, even though I play different decks. but yeah, it's pointless. What boosts the attack without battle phase? Lots of cards. I had nothing, Bluscabar. I had nothing in my hand. I was top decking monsters. I started with 0 monsters. So yeah, there was no way I could survive. But what boost monsters? Oh, there's a lot of cards. Like a lot of equip cards, like Axe of Despair, Horn of the Unicorn, Sword of Deep-Seated, all kinds of stuff. Oh, look, we got a new Karibo. Hooray! Let's release him already. It was a rush, but it was pointless because you kept putting my monsters down. That's all it was. I'm telling you, it was a brick. It was just... There was nothing I could do, so it was pointless to just keep going. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're going for the 80 gems here. Oh, let's go check the DD box. See if I can get some gems here, too. Ugh, more wine. And a DM box. Really? An ultra rare blue eyes white dragon? Are there any? Probably not. In the Karibo list? Probably not. I mean, I can go look, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. It looks all looks pretty standard. Again, just prismatic versions of all the stuff you can get at the gate. Yeah, I don't see anything different. Yeah, all the same stuff. It's all stuff you can get at the gate. It's just a prismatic version of it. That's all it really is. That's actually a newer card. That's from Esperoba, is it? Yeah, Esperoba. Yeah. It's, well, I mean, I guess if you don't have any of the newer because Esperoba was just recently added to the gate. So if you don't have, and he does have a lot of new cards at the gate too. If you haven't looked, he has a lot of new cards. So, yeah, if you haven't had a chance to go and farm him and you want to get a prismatic of one of his cards, it'd be a good option. I might actually get Rose Witch. Might. I don't know, though. But yeah, one of his newer cards that you can get, this is Armored Axon Kicker, although I'm not crazy about that effect at all. Well, I'm going to see if I can get these 80 gems here real quick. And then we can go open a couple of packs. Because I'm still... Oh gosh, an invader. Because I'm still trying to get that third Anki. If I can get the third Anki, I will maybe spend tomorrow just doing rank duels. Who knows? Because once I get that third Anki, obviously, that's going to make things a little better. I don't even know how many prismatics I have. I don't even count. But after this stream finishes, I'm going to go and cook myself some homemade chili with cheese and crackers. Because that stuff is delicious.
Duel.
It's a little chilly today. Not too cold, but a little chilly. So I'm going to have chili. Because it's a little chilly. Anyway. No bacon? I don't like putting bacon in it. Bacon is a very different meat flavor. So I don't like putting those together. You make a Cyberdark deck? No, I have not. I'm not a fan of Cyberdarks. I think I did have a deck that I put on what's his name? On Zane, just to complete part of his event or something like that. but I'm not a huge fan of the Cyber Dark deck. Now, the old school Cyber Dragon deck with the 21 attacking special summonable Cyber Dragon, I love that deck. But the Cyber Darks, I'm not a huge fan of. Well, crap. Yeah, this dude's just bringing everything. Where are my tribute monsters when I need them? Oh, of course it's Electro, but it wouldn't matter anyway. It's fine if he locks that down. Yes, I'm gonna bring back the Aurora Wing. That's actually not bad. Okay, so we're going to... Actually, I kind of want to give him that token the next time around, so let's do this. We'll do this. And we'll use that to get rid of his... We'll do that. It makes no sense to leave it in attack position anyway. So I'll get rid of the Electro. Walmart versions. Yeah, he's an idiot. He's going to give himself another token. But he's going to do that. Tribute one away. Pump himself up. Monster... Oh, you son of a biscuit! Are you serious? Hold on. I got to read something now. Okay, never mind. That's fine, actually. That's fine. Do that. Oh, this is getting ugly. Here, I'm gonna use this. Get rid of that backfield. See, that's a Pyro, huh? Yeah, we gotta get rid of that thing. Okay, that's fire. So we're doing fire. Okay. They'll sack each other. Element Dragon. It's actually kind of a tough match. The Sale of Orichalcos. No, it's not gonna happen. Hazy Glory. Oh, get out of here with your haziness. Oof. That was actually a little tough, man. It was looking ugly there for a little bit. I still haven't even started on this. Ugh. Oh, crap. Come on, give me some gems. Give me some gems. That's not gems. It's more wine. You're turning us into alcoholics. Actually, let's not use that deck. That deck's kind of hard to use against these decks.
Nothing will save you from humiliation.
I think what would be a good deck versus these? Masked Hero comes to mind simply because it's just so fast.
I'll show you no mercy.
Let's try it and see what happens. Alright, Moki. Let's get it on. The wine is made out of gems. Yeah, you crush up some gems and add some water, and there you go, you got wine.
Duel.
Damn, mask change would have been awesome there. Judgment of Thunder. Is Winged Kuribo good? He's okay. He has his uses. I actually use him in one of my fairy decks. So we're playing against batteries. Yeah. Let's wait. I'm gonna wait. Let's do it. We're just gonna be aggressive here. Sure, we'll duel. I still feel bad about Blascabar. He's like, why'd you quit? I'm sorry, man. When you brick that hard, dude. Hold on. Give me some gems. Give me gems. It's not gems. It's Diana. Diana, can I trade you in for gems? How many gems is Diana worth? Alright, hold on. Well, if I face Nixon, I cannot face him with a meta deck, obviously. Let's face him with something fairly standard. We'll use this deck.
It's your hero, Tristan Taylor.
This is a standard beatdown. Well, not standard. There's a little something to it, but it's pretty much a beatdown deck. Oh wait, he's named after a former president. I can't duel him. I'm kidding. Hey John, what's up? That is kind of funny, though. Blascabar's all bringing in world leaders, old presidents, and now I'm actually facing somebody whose actual name is Nixon. It happens. Bruh, MP3. Or is it bruh JPEG? Hey, what happened? I think we broke. Hold on, let me redo this here. Yeah, it sometimes does that. Here, we'll try again. Yeah, hit back. There you go. Okay, yeah, sometimes Konami's weird like that sometimes. Their servers are not perfect. So sometimes it does that. Well, that's his real name, Blascabar. Come on. That's his real, actual, God-given name. Okay, maybe not God-given, but... Zane Squeezedale. It's not! You gotta change your name. I'm just kidding. I'm just telling Blascabar to change his name because it's hilarious. There you go, Richard versus Nixon. Watergate will happen. This is interesting. This deck is actually fun to play with. It doesn't win versus, you know, hardcore decks, but it's still fun to play with. Oh, look at that top deck. Now I'm a little tempted to do something different here. Oh, that was nice. Let me check something here. Okay, so that would be a 3. So a 7. My 7-star option is Ancient Fairy. And my 8-star is... I know what's down there. That's why I don't really want to do... I mean, I don't have to do it. I can just bring this out. I won't even change the level. Here it was. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was a Cyber Dark, so... That's the best, because if I would have brought out Stardust, he would have taken 0 damage. Sure, John. Yeah. We're doing just fun decks. No, Blescobar does not know the meaning of the words fun and deck. All he knows is win. Oh, he's bringing out Cyber Style already. And you can put those in defense if I remember right. Can't you put those in defense right from the beginning? I thought you could. I don't remember. I don't use that ability very much, but I thought that's how it worked. Oh, you didn't mean to do... Well, yeah, because it's 1 monster per 1,000 you're down, so yeah, you didn't take nearly enough damage. He's like, no! I didn't take enough damage. What is the damage that I would need to take there? Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. It happens. These aren't serious duels anyway. These are just fun. You bricked? Yeah, bricks happen. Here, we'll go one more time. If you're up to it, that is. There we go. I am starting to get a little hungry now. I haven't eaten all day. I just got up and went to the grocery store. Well, actually, I got up. I went to Dollar Tree. Don't ask me why. But I just walked around in there for a little bit, and I was like, after like 5 minutes, I was like, what am I doing in here? And so I left. Because thankfully, the local grocery store, the H-E-B, it's in one little shopping center, and then across the street is like a whole other little shopping center with different shops. So I was like, oh, I'll go over there and look around. Man, this is not a good starting hand. Oh, this is not a good starting hand. Man. I bricked pretty hard here, too. I mean, look, I can't even bring a monster. I have no monsters. I have no monsters to bring. So, you're not in terrible shape. I just don't have any monsters I can bring. Well, at least you can bring that guy, huh? I don't even remember what this guy does. Oh, if you had a tuner... If you had a tuner, you'd be in real good shape. I'm actually going to eat that. I gotta draw a monster here. Come on, monster. That's not bad. There we go. Do you have, Nixon, do you have Cyber Dark Cannon? Because Cyber Dark Cannon is a great card, especially for this deck. Like, if you're running strictly Cyber Darks, you gotta have a Cyber Dark. You gotta have multiple Cyber Dark Cannons. Because most people will send that to the graveyard really quickly so they can bring it back out. Well, the question is, do you only have one or do you have multiples? I know most people run 3. I've seen people run just 2, but... Oh, calm down, Vinny. He's okay. Where does... I mean, I understand that's what he's doing. So it's not a big deal. It's when people do it and they act like, no, I don't do that. No, it's fine. Besides, he hasn't dueled in months. He literally just downloaded the game again like 30 minutes ago. So yeah, it's fine. Okay, he has an idea. Let's see what he does. I've got a massive backfield, though, so you got to be wary of that. If I can draw... This is the only monster I've drawn. Okay, good. That's awesome. This I can probably do something with. There we go. That better not be treacherous. It better not be treacherous. Okay, it's not. Yeah, we're gonna bring our flame guy. You can put him down, because he has breakthrough. Oh, Cyber Network. Okay. Let me see what's this thing do. Destroy this card during your third standby phase. Once per turn, if Cyber Dragon is on the field, you can banish one light monster from your deck when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Special summon as many your banished light monsters. Okay, if you destroy all spell trap cards you control, monsters that were special summoned by this effect cannot activate their effects. You cannot conduct. Oh gosh, that's a mouthful. This is why I don't read every single card. People are always like, read the cards! I'm like, dude, I don't want to read a novel when I've got 180 seconds to make a decision. I think... Am I running... Oh, no, wait. I think I'm running a Delta Flyer and a Jute Fighter here. Because if I'm running one Jute and one Delta, that's fine. But I was thinking if I'm running two Jutes, I would take out a Jute and put in a Junk Synchron or a Delta Flyer. Man, the monsters are just not finding their way to me this time. You know, I gotta do this. There's nothing else I can do. And that's an 8 Defender. I only drew 2 monsters that entire match. It was all magics and traps. You only have 1 cannon in your deck? Yeah, you want to put more cannons in there. There are some good Cyberdark decks out there. Let me check over on Duel Links meta real quick. Oops, misspelled that. Let's see, tier list. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Top decks. I know I saw them here. Vampires, Control, Masked Hero, Bujin, Spells, Buster, Blighter, Gemini, Silent Magician. Where the heck are they? Huh. How is that possible? How are there no Cyberdark decks? I mean, heck, there are even Heretics here, but there are no Cyberdark decks? That's interesting. Wow. That's actually really surprising. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, hell, Blackluster Soldier Envoy deck is on here, but Cyberdarks is not on here at all. How does that... It doesn't make sense. And in case you guys are wondering here, I'll actually link this in chat. This is what I'm looking at. It's... Am I just missing it? I fully admit I could just not be seeing it. But I don't see Cyberdarks on there. And these are basically the top decks, they say. Now, of course, this is the top decks this week. But still, you would expect Cyberdarks to at least make the list. I don't think... I mean, obviously, they're not going to be number 1, but... That's weird. I don't get that. Anyway, let me jump back to the game. Danger 1 just got here, so let me go ahead and duel him real quick. Because I've been kind of neglecting other people. Let me switch to...
Am I confident in my dueling? Not at all.
Let's see, we'll just do the little roll here, the little spin the wheel. And... I'm going to... Oh gosh, it's kind of in the middle. I'm going to say Esparoba.
Watch my psychic powers in action.
I don't really like this deck, the way it's built. I mean, I like the cards in it, I just don't like the way it's built, but I'll play him with it. Yeah, because Danger, I've not dueled him at all today. I haven't faced Trax either, so I need to go... I try to face everybody at least once. So yeah, see if I can do that here. Ah! The cap came off. How's that? Oh wow, this whole thing comes right off. Okay, so I need to tighten it. There. Okay, that works. This is the new little pen that I got with my my new tablet slash laptop slash drawing thing. It is, that whole thing is kind of interesting because it even came with like an actual notepad, like an old school notepad that you can stick onto the machine. And then if I want to, I can change the little tip on this thing, because this is just a regular tip. There's no ink or anything in it. It's just so you can draw. But you can change this out to a regular one. So you can take actual physical notes, which is kind of neat. That's all I could do, really. I had to get rid of that stupid wild heart. I'm like, I'm getting rid of you one way or the other, dude. It's another one of those times where I just cannot start with enough of one particular card type. I need to make sure I put this away. I'm gonna need this. You all have no idea what this is, but I'm gonna need this. Yeah, see, that's the thing about, you know, saying we're only using fun decks. Everybody has their own idea of what's fun. And I think I've said this before, there's a lot of people out there who are like, well, I think winning is fun, so I'm going to use a deck that wins, because that's fun for me. It's not fun for anybody else. But apparently, you know, that's kind of how the world is nowadays, you know? You just, you run the deck that is fun for you and not necessarily what's fun for everyone else. Because everybody only thinks of themselves. I love losing! It's amazing! It's so fun! Oh crap, I forgot. I completely forgot that this is the Roba deck and not the... Yeah, not the... I mean, that actually kind of worked out a little, because now I can do this, but I sincerely thought that I was going to get something like my submarine raid. But I guess that kind of worked out, all depending on what he has down there. Oh, he has nothing? Okay. But yeah, the reason I activated that, like I said, I thought I was playing on Cyrus, and Cyrus's ability is it allows him to draw a roid monster. And I was hoping to draw something like a submarine roid, but no, that didn't work. Obviously. I never get these coin tosses, so he has nothing to worry about there. I never win. That's why I built this deck a long time ago and just never updated it. But the idea was that I wanted to update it into like a coin toss deck, so that I could play things like Barrel Dragons and that guy, and use cards like Second Coin Toss, that sort of thing. Yeah. Like, I'll be honest, the only fun part I like about that deck is the fact that it has the Roid monsters. And I just enjoy playing the Roid monsters. Like the Jinzos and the Blowback Dragon and that other barrel card, I'm not really crazy about them. Let's lose again, I'm waiting. Wait, hold on. Family said something here. Let me go back here. Let me read my messages. I love the Roid deck. I mean, even when I lose with the Roid deck, I still like playing it. Because, again, that's what I mean by fun. And that's fine. If I lose with it, that's fine. But for me, it's a fun deck. And I think people like watching me play the Roid deck. Because it is just a fun deck. It's just neat. At least you beat the fun deck. I beat his fun deck with a deck that I don't like playing with. So that was interesting. Hold on, I gotta switch over to Cyrus. So I can get the fun deck.
Who do I get to duel today?
I'll give it all I got.
Not really. I do change up the traps a little bit. But yes, dark tracks. That's what we refer to in the TCG as staples. We call them staples. Again, staple is a card, be it magic or trap, or even sometimes monster, that you can slide into most decks, and it will make the deck a little bit better. That's a staple. And I'm not the only person that uses staples, so... But then we did have that one weekend where I actually challenged you guys to not use staples. And I did the same thing. I took all the staples out of certain decks. But some of y'all couldn't do it! You beat your anti-trap deck? Honestly, John, I was a little surprised that you attacked when you were facing my Gyroid. Because you knew Gyroid was going to survive. So I just when you attacked, I was like, oh, that's a gift. Because then I was able to get rid of your pumped up monster there. Because otherwise, I would have just been having to wait. Isn't that what the tournament is? Not necessarily tracks, because there are certain cards that are considered staples that you can use in the tournament. One of the biggest ones is probably Galaxy Cyclone. I did not ban that card. It's at 1. You can only use 1, but you can still use it. There are some other cards, I'm pretty sure, that I limited to 1. Yeah, that's what I expect, Benia. I expect most people to enter like the last day or so. That's kind of how it always goes. Because, I mean, yeah, it's nice to plan in advance, but some people don't know what they're going to do next weekend. They may have to go out with their family or something. Or maybe some people are going out of town because New Year's Eve is Monday, if I remember correctly, right? It's Monday? So yeah, some people may be going out of town. I sense a fusion. Oh, Horn of the Unicorn. I'm not crazy about that card, but yeah, some people like it. Dude, tomorrow's Christmas. You want me to stream on Christmas? When everybody's supposed to be with their families and stuff? When people are supposed to have the day off to relax and spend time with friends, opening gifts, eating food and all that? Really? You're gonna make me do that? No. Because you wouldn't do it. So no, I'm not gonna... No. Maybe 30 minutes. I mean, I'm actually am considering it, but I'm not promising anything. I may just spend the whole day watching, you know, sports or, you know, playing WoW or something. You're sensing footage? What do you mean sensing footage? Do I want to do that or do I want to... Well, I'm going to get rid of one card either way. So, might as well just do it now. Get rid of his blue eyes. Trap Snow? No. Don't have any Trap Snows. But I do have another Submarineroid! There isn't one particular team that I go for, but there are certain players usually. Although I was happy that the Cowboys won their division. It took them long enough. They should have won the division like 2 weeks ago, but they finally got it. So they're going to the playoffs. They're going to be the 4th seed, but they're going to the playoffs. I also like watching the Chiefs, simply because Patrick Mahomes is so entertaining. Let me see, what other teams? I like the Saints. Again, Drew Brees. Very exciting to watch. Plus, he's local. He went to high school over in oh gosh, what was the name of that little town? It was a tiny little town right near Austin. But yeah, he's a local guy. So I've followed him pretty much his entire career. Let me think. Any other teams that I generally like to watch? The Texans I'll watch every now and then. I can't say I'm a big fan, but they're okay. The Patriots, only because I've liked Tom Brady pretty much his entire career. I always thought he was a great quarterback, and obviously he is. I'm not crazy about the Seahawks. I mean, if it's the only game on, I'll watch it. The Packers, I like Aaron Rodgers. He's a great player. He carries that team all the time. That's how good he is. He carries that team. Let me think. What else? Can't say I'm a Panthers fan. Can't say I'm a Jags fan. Yeah, there's a lot of teams out there that I don't generally follow, but again, I just like watching football. Like sometimes, especially now, it's bowl season for college football. So if there is a college game on, and there's nothing else on, I'll probably watch the college game, even if it's two like no-name teams, like mid, Western Illinois versus like, Southern Atlantic University, some just weird stuff. I'll probably watch it. But that's if it's the only game on. But yeah, I just like watching football. There have even been times where I've been so bored that I've actually watched high school football. And they show it here on TV, because I'm in Texas. And here in Texas, football is massive. It's huge. So, it was kind of interesting. Eat your token. This has been an interesting match, though. Look, we're already hitting turn 14. And the roids have been holding up. Oh, that sucks. This is not what I wanted to happen. Freaking Kaiba Man all over the place. Another freaking blue eyes. Dark Twix lost. I'm sorry. It's beatdown time. Yeah, my guys have just been hanging around. I don't have any more submarine raids, so I don't think it really matters what I draw at this point. Oh, wow, look at that. Let's see. Save that cheese spell. No, I was doing okay. I was doing all right. I was doing more than hanging in there because my gyroids weren't going anywhere. The gyroids were working pretty nice. I honestly didn't know he was going to get that other blue eyes out when he brought out the blue eyes, because the reason I tributed summon for my ancient gear beast was because I was like, okay, I can finally get rid of that pumped up sheep that he's got with my rush. But then he brought out the blue eyes. I'm like, well, I got to use the rush on that. That was a good match. That was actually pretty neat. That was fun. You had the advantage pretty much the entire match. You had that pumped up sheep of all monsters. That's pretty funny, actually. I've actually not faced Trax today. I gotta face Dark Trax. Because I've not faced him today. He's been hanging around here for like over 2 hours now, so I gotta duel him. Alright, Trax, here we go. It's your moment in the sun. How are you only gold 2, man? Trax, you should be better than that. Trax should be at least platinum. Alright, let's do this.
Duel.
Wow. Look at that hand. I have a feeling already that I'm gonna be behind. Oh, look, he got the same thing! Are you serious? Come on! This cannot be happening. But the funny thing is, Trax had the same thing happen to him. So stupid. Oh my gosh. Both of us got... We had no monsters. Either we had... Well, I have no monsters, and he might have had a monster, but he couldn't bring it. So... Let's see, he may have to just end turn again? Yeah, look at this. This is... Oh, are you serious? Come on. Come on. Look at this. Already turn 5, and neither of us have monsters we can bring. Oh, there he goes. Now he's finally got something. I gotta do that. That's just terrible. That's so bad. Oh, thank you. Finally. Yeah, I'll take a chance here, and I'll bring this. It's not the greatest monster, but it's a monster. Actually, what's his... It's an 8. Oh, it's an 8 defender. Never mind. So we're gonna attack directly, if he lets me, which he may not. Sakuretsu? Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense. I probably would have done the same, just get rid of the stupid submarine raid. Finally, we're getting monsters, though. He got the better of the two, though. And he may still not have... Oh, no, he's got another monster. Okay. Sure, that's fine. Hey, Paul. We're having a Brett competition. Here, I want to get this in the graveyard. He's got the huge advantage over me right now because I'm not able to maintain the same number of cards he has. For every card I use, he's able to still have something on the field. God, Jesus Christ, man. Oh. Man, this is just pathetic. It's already turn 9 and I've drawn 1 monster. And I have 11 monsters in this deck. I don't get it. I don't understand how this keeps happening. Glad Beasts are actually pretty neat. I like them. I actually have a Gladiator Beast deck. I don't normally play it here in the fun room, simply because it is a little... It can be a little hard. It has... I think Glad Beasts really do have the potential to be a meta deck, maybe like a tier 3 though. But yeah, I mean, I think it's a good deck. Especially because gladiators, they really control the field really, really well. I think that's why it's good. Christmas bricks. I'm getting lumps of coal from my draws. Actually, hold on. We're okay. We're good. So we can do this. The only thing that can really screw me right here, and he may actually have it down there, is going to be a rush. But I'm going to take the chance. Okay, good. As long as you don't have a rush, we're good. Yeah, Glad Beasts a couple of months ago were a little bigger. I mean, they're still around. Oh man, do I want to... Yeah, Glad Beasts are still around. I just don't see them very much anymore. Simply because I think there are better options. Or at least people think that their options are better. So that might be what's going on. Okay, I think the Jinzo's really hurting him. Because he filled up... I think all that he's got back there are all traps. Because I imagine he probably would have used... Yeah, he probably would have used a spell card if he had it. And just in case, we're going to lock it down. Yeah, I thought for certain that he may have had at least one spell card back there, but it turned out they looked like they were all traps. But just in case. Because if he had something like an enemy controller, he would have already used it. Same thing with Rush. If he had a Rush back there, he would have used it versus Jinzo. You had all traps. Yeah, that Jinzo really hurt you. My other face down was Man-Eater Bug, just in case you didn't see that. That was pretty fun. So you have 2,500 gems, and well, it depends. What deck do you want to build? Because 2,500 gems, that's what, 50 packs? That's a good amount of packs there, man. I mean, if you go for the smaller boxes, that's at least half. Depends what you want to build, man. The new box, I think, is kind of fun, but some people would disagree. I mean, I went through the entire box. And I like the cards that came out of them. Get them furries. Yeah, this is, I mean, Ancient Fairy Dragon's kind of neat. Kind of a neat card. Fairly easy to get out. That's a good card. Again, easy to get out. And of course, Junk Synchron. He's a solid card. There's a lot of, I mean, nothing overpowering in this deck. Or this box. But a lot of good stuff. Again, good, very good, very good, pretty good. I think it's very good. Okay. Nah, it's okay. No opinion. Pretty good, pretty good. So yeah, it's a solid box. Nothing amazing. And you got that synchro with the 3000. Oh, the Ancient Fairy Dragon. I mean, I like this card simply because it's easy to get out. The only thing is the effect is kind of eh. You know, if you run it like if you run it with your own field spell cards, then it's pretty good. I mean, as a 3,000 defender, 21 attacker, that's still not terrible. You know, and it still does have that thing where I think you can destroy a field spell card. Yeah, once per turn you can destroy as many field spell cards on the field as possible, and if you do, gain 1,000 life points. So if you're running against somebody that has field spells, pretty good, and you can just keep eating them alive. So it's not bad. So Nixon says he built a deck. Can you test? Well, let me see. Who else is in the room that I haven't dueled? And let me switch over to a different deck. Actually, I have not updated this deck in a long time. So I'm probably going to get trounced, but I'll try it. Let me see who else is in the room. Tetris, Nico. Did I face... I think I faced Tetris earlier. Did I face Tetris? Oh, no, wait. Tetris is family. I don't think I faced Tetris yet. I should face Tetris, and then I'll face you, Nixon. Because, yeah, like I said, try to get to everybody at least once. Isn't there that monster that returns field spell cards from your grave to deck and then Fairy Dragon pulls spell endless cycle for 1000? A monster that returns field spell cards. I can't remember what card that is. Because I know Owl of Luck, he will put a field spell on top of your deck. There isn't. I kind of have an idea of what you're talking about, Trax. I know there's another monster. No, not Card Trader. Not Card Trader. Because you can only activate that once a turn. But there is another card that does allow you to pull a field spell card from your graveyard. The unicorn? You mean like Regulus? But then there's that other unicorn card. Okay, yeah, I know which card you're talking about. I don't remember the name. Oh, Heart of the Underdog deck. Oh, cool. And this is with Ojimas. This is interesting. Now I have to make decisions. Because I know what this person is going for here. That is probably an Ojima blue. Well, maybe not a blue. Well, if they're running Heart of the Underdog, this may be straight Ojima, so it could be a blue. So let's do this. And we'll just hit the Ojima blue and let him do a search. Oh, it's a green. Okay, that's fine. Sea serpent thing, you forgot the name. Another Heart of the Underdog? Yep. He's gonna just keep drawing until he gets all his normals. Get another one? I remember back in the TCG when people would build decks with Heart of the Underdog. There would be people who would draw like 6 or 7 cards all the time. It's awesome, but at the same time you run the risk of decking yourself out. Isn't Card Trader a card itself? Yes, it is. It is a card itself. And basically it's a continuous spell card, and what it allows you to do is you can take one card from your hand, put it back in your deck, shuffle, and then draw a card. So you're basically trading a card. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, pretty often. At least, I would say, on my regular weeks, I stream at least 5 times a week. At least. Sometimes I stream Duel Links, sometimes I stream WoW. I used to stream a lot of Fallout 4, but that kind of, you know. Because Fallout 4 is an older game. Same thing with GTA. I used to stream that, but it's an older game. More Heart of the Underdog. What is my... Well, I still stream on the same days, but the times have been changing. Because for a while, it was just me streaming at 11:30 every day except Thursday, in which I would stream at 5:30. But the days have stayed the same, which are Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. What do you mean, why not using Twitch? I stream on Twitch as well. In fact, I'm live on there right now. And if, in case you're asking why not Twitch, is because over on YouTube, I've got, what, 12, 13 viewers right now, and on Twitch I have 2. That's it. That's why I don't concentrate on Twitch. But yeah, I'm multi-streaming. Oh, wow. Did you buy Fallout 72? There is no such game called Fallout 72. There is a game called Fallout 76. Yeah, there's a lot of bots. There are a whole lot of bots there, man. But sometimes you get bots, sometimes you get actual viewers, which is nice. And it's weird. It's like Twitch has its days. Like, a couple of days ago at one time, I had like 12 viewers on Twitch. And I was like, that's kind of amazing. Because I never get 12 people watching at the same time on Twitch. And I'm talking consecutive at the same time people watching, not just a total over your entire stream. But yeah, I don't get a ton of viewers on Twitch. I still stream there too, because there's nothing stopping me from doing that. But yeah, I don't get a lot of people on Twitch. Good game, sir. I admire your tenacity going with the Oshimas there. The Oshima Heart of the Underdog deck I'm not a fan of, simply because if you build Oshimas with other stuff in it, like Oshima Blues, or if you use, like, you can run it like with the what is it, the Armed Dragons. That deck to me makes a little more sense. Because the bad thing is I don't know exactly what you were trying to do in there. Twitch bots make donations? No, they don't, as far as I know. Gotta get a wig and pretend your thought. I've made that joke many times, actually. That I made the joke where I would just go and find some random woman off the street that's actually nice looking, pay her $100 and let her stream on my stream for like 2 hours, and then get like 100 more followers, just like that. Simply because another joke that I make is that a male streamer versus a female streamer, the female streamer always has plus 20 to her viewer count, always, simply because she's a woman. And I'm not knocking women for that. I'm really not. It's not their fault. They're women. I mean, let's face it. If they're, for most men, who are a majority of the people who watch streams, if you see a guy and you see a woman, both of equal skill, playing the same game, I can tell you 80% of the guys are going to go watch the woman. It's just the way it is. I don't hate on women for that. I mean, it's just the way it is, man. Slim, are we gonna duel? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've seen women do that too, where they purposely wear like the really tight shirts or, all that stuff, and again, I'm not gonna knock them for that. I'm not, simply because, again, I mean, if you've got it, flaunt it. Why not? If people are willing to part with their money just to get a peek at your boobs, and not even your actual breasts, but just like to see you in a skimpy outfit. If men, or even some women, are willing to pay a female streamer to do that, who am I to tell them not to do that? It's free. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if I were a woman and I were good looking and I had big boobs, you're damn right I would do that. Absolutely. Because again, why not? Why not? There are a lot of female streamers out there who don't do just that, though. Some of them actually are really good. Like, one of the streamers that I chit-chat with a lot is iChanbot. A lot of you know Chan. Like, a lot of my regular viewers know who Chan is. She stops by the stream every now and then. But yes, obviously, iChan's a woman, and she plays Duel Links. But she's actually really good at Duel Links. I think she's, 17 times King of Games? I mean, that's nothing to thumb your nose at. That's impressive. I've not even got King of Games once. She's gotten it 17 times. That is amazing, dude. She deserves all the views she gets. That's why I actually watch her stream, because one, she's entertaining, and two, she's actually really, really good at the game. It's not just because it's a woman. Oh, I know what deck this is. I wouldn't stream on Twitch if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean, actually. What do you mean? You have to tell me what you mean. What's her name? iChanbot. You know iChan. Yes, we have Discord. It's down in the description. We definitely have Discord. Rugged Quill is now following me. That's awesome. Over on... I don't even know what service that is. I'm sorry, I don't remember what is that? Is that stream something? I forget, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible streamer. I stream on like 4 different platforms, but 2 of the 4 don't ever really get any views. I mean, there are a lot more... Okay, let me read this. I mean, there are a lot more profitable sites for streaming when you have big melons. I know what you mean, but the reason why... Because think of it, not every woman wants to do that sort of thing, though. I mean, and I really don't blame them. Because it's one thing to just show a little cleavage, and it's something completely different to get naked on camera. It really is. It's a completely different thing. And I've actually known women who have done that. And you're probably wondering why I keep looking this way. It's because that's where my chat is. So just in case you're wondering why I'm not looking at the camera and looking over here, that's where chat is. Anyways, but yeah, I've known women who tried that sort of thing to go and make a little money showing off the melons and all that sort of stuff. There's really not nearly as much money in it as you think there would be. There really isn't. I mean, there is some, but you also have to think, it's kind of like, let me compare it to streaming Fortnite. Fortnite is the biggest streaming game. I don't like it, but anyways, doesn't matter. Fortnite's the biggest streaming game in the world right now. But the problem is, and the reason why most people don't make money from streaming it, most people, some people do, most don't. And the reason is because the amount of competition out there for viewers for Fortnite is ridiculous right now. You can go and you can turn on Twitch any day, and there are probably 1,000+ people all streaming Fortnite. So you have to think, okay, well, I'm one person, who am I going to watch? And most people, they tend to go for the people who are already the most popular, like that guy Ninja. He has the blue hair and stuff. People like him, and they know who he is. You know, he's been in, you know, real commercials and stuff, you know? So people tend to go toward him. So just because there is a market for something doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make money. Sure, you can go and stream Fortnite and hope that eventually people watch you. But, you know, it's hard to break through in some of that. And when you, especially when it comes to that sort of service, the other service we were talking about, when you've got 10,000 other women doing the same thing, you know, and some of them arguably are much better looking than the person who is starting out, then it's going to be hard to make money. Because why would you pay this average looking person $1,000 to do something when you could pay the ridiculously good looking person $1,000 to do the exact same thing? So, like I said, there is money to be made there. It's just not nearly as easy to break out in doing that sort of stuff. It's just not. Like, I've known 4 women that I personally know that they are my friends, not just people that I found on the internet, you know. Not that you guys aren't my friends, but I mean, I've known these women for a number of years. And, man, I cannot get rid of that stupid blue eyes. Oh, I know what I can do. But, I've known these women for a number of years, and a couple of them have tried it, and they made some money, but it's not going to pay the bills. I'll tell you that right now. It is not going to pay the monthly bills. No, it's not. Because I'm getting rid of that darn thing. I mean, $200 is good money. Don't get me wrong. It's good money. Like, if I made $200 a month from streaming, I'd be happy with that. I really would, because that pretty much takes care of all my expenses, plus it gives me a little money to play with. You know, and so I could take that money and reinvest it and buy another game. Or, you know, upgrade microphone stuff. You know, stuff like that. So that would be fine. $200 is fine, but it's not going to pay your rent. It's not going to put very much food on the table. It's not going to buy you a whole bunch of new clothes. I mean, it's not going to pay your electric bill. It's not going to do any of that stuff. You know, but it's still income, so that's good. You know. But yeah, of the women that I've known that have tried that, it didn't last for them. Like the last person I know who did that, and again, I'm not naming names because these are my actual personal friends. When they tried it, I think she was telling me she made something like $65 over the course of like 2 weeks, and that was it. $65. Again, it's money, but you know, it's just not enough to do some of the things that people would expect you to do in those types of streams. Because again, those are adult streams and very adult things happen there. I'm not going to get into it, but you all know what I'm talking about. And I got to tell you, even I would expect a lot more money considering what some of those people are expected to do or what is asked of them. So yeah, most people, they will not last in that business. Some will, but again, if you get 10,000 people who go into that business and try it, maybe 100 will be left after a year. Maybe. It's just, you know, like I said, the competition is too high, and you don't make nearly enough money considering the things that are asked of you. Anyway, that's my little spiel on that. Look, it's going to be another Karibo. It's all Karibos. Oh, no, it's something actually different. Okay. Oh, but he's going to get the... What is it, a search, I think it is? With Yaksha? Oh, you get to destroy a card. Oh, it's Yubel. That's why no corporations are taking over YouTube? You mean like Google? Do I want to do that? Nah, we'll just let it go. Because Google owns it. I know what you mean by as far as them having the prevailing content. You know, but that kind of goes against... I mean, to let a corporation come in and completely take over what you view on YouTube kind of goes against the whole idea of having YouTube to begin with, because it was always supposed to be about your average Joe content creator. It wasn't supposed to be about big corporations. I mean, that's why people... What is this? Oh yeah, that's why corporations have television studios and stuff like that, because they can afford to, you know, spend $500,000 on a commercial during the Super Bowl, whereas people like myself, we could never do that. I actually kind of want to leave that. Alright. I'm not laughing that hard. Stop it. I already know what I kind of have to do to win this, which is unfortunate. See you later, Paul. T-Series lost the battle, Benia? Good night! It's only 1 in the afternoon. But I guess it's night where you are. I actually should have just let them have that, but I'm just going to do this. 19 million views per day. That's insane. What did you do? Hold on, I gotta check that. What did you do? Oh, you chose to activate the effect and you destroyed your own Yubel. Oh no, I was gonna say, I looked at that too and I was like, what did you do? You missed the effect timing. I mean, I had a solution that I was working on, but it was going to take some time. It would have eventually worked, but... And that's why when I dusted your Shard of Greed, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because I could have actually decked you out. Oh, Magical Mallet. Oh, you're going to try for... for one more. Don't set a spell or trap. Don't. Even if you have a spell or trap to set, don't set it. Okay, good. I had a Galaxy, so that wouldn't have helped. You drew the same card. That happens when you only got, what, 3 cards in your deck? No, this is Duel Room. This is Duel Room. I was playing Nixon. Yeah, he's trying different decks on me, and the Yubel deck is actually pretty effective at times, but that's what happened. He misclicked. And he destroyed his Yubel. He didn't mean to. Alright, Hasselberry, where are you? I'm gonna go duel Hasselberry real quick. Oh, he's just practicing Bleskamar. It's okay. It's the same. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Nixon has been away from the game for like 6 months, and he literally just downloaded the game like an hour ago. So he's just trying stuff. It's fine. You know, when you come back after a 6-month hiatus, we'll let him get away with a little bit. I mean, Yubel is not... Yubel's not even meta. It's not. I mean, it's a stronger deck, but it's not meta. Technically. But I guess it's not considered a fun deck either. So, it's no big deal. Ice White deck? I tend to like the Yubel Sacred Phoenix deck more. Okay, I'm gonna have to take control of this because he's already screwed up. No, Bleskamar. You cannot play Yubel next weekend. Fossil Dig. No, we'll let that go. Actually, you wouldn't have been able to, because I had a rush face down. And if you would have attacked with the final form of Yubel, if you would have attacked, I would have been able to activate the rush, and it would have been destroyed. So yeah, you didn't have the win. And even then, because that's what I was basically doing, is I saw how few cards you had left, and so I put the rush down, and then I wanted to try and buy a couple of turns. And then after that, even though my cards would have eventually started getting destroyed from the second version of Yubel, I was prepared to set cards just to give myself a little something, you know, to survive with. Say something else. Come on, man. Since I destroyed it, you gotta give me the last one. Come on, Hasselberry. Give me that damn card. Give me the card! I have to find you and choke you out for it. Where is it? Come on, give me the card. Give me the card. Give me the card. Oh, get out of here. He gives me a gem. He's like, I have a gem, though. And a little D. I think I'm done for the day, guys. I've been on for over 3 hours, and I actually do need to go get something to eat. I'm feeling a little weird. But, again, go hang out with your family, guys. It's Christmas time, man. Go do that stuff. If you seriously don't have a family, I understand. I mean, I have family, they're just in San Antonio, so I can't go see them because I don't have a vehicle. But, I might stream tomorrow. Might. But that's only if it's like a I'm bored, here, watch this kind of stream. It's not going to be so super interactive. I have a little dinosaur? I think I do. I think I do have a little dinosaur around here somewhere. But anyways, thank you all for checking out the stream. Again, make sure you all check down in the description for links to our Discord, which we usually chit-chatted in quite a bit. We have our forums. We've also got our Patreon, which nobody's a patron, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I am going to go... Where is it? I am going to go and mess with my yoga book, because this thing is amazing. I love it. And it was worth every penny I spent on it. Anyways, go have a good holiday, and I might see you all tomorrow, but no promises. If I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll probably see you on Thursday, whereas we have regular rank duels on Thursdays at 5:30, usually 5:30. I may stream earlier, it all depends. But if you're subscribed, you'll get a little notification. So you guys have fun. I'm probably going to go and do this for a little bit while I cook. And I will see you all next time. Promote the tournament. No, I don't want to promote the tournament. I don't even care about the tournament. I seriously don't. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. But he was like, shut up, man. You need to promote the tournament. Okay, fine. We have a tournament. I'm not switching back, though. We have a tournament that you can find the information again in the Discord. It's under the tournament information page. But it is supposed to be happening next Saturday at 12 noon, my time, which is Central Time. And it's going to last at least 4 hours. So if you have at least 4 hours that you can dedicate to the tournament, great. If not, then you probably shouldn't enter. But make sure you all check the information, because it's called the Ban Everything Tournament. And I wasn't kidding when I named it that. We are banning crap loads of cards that you cannot use, and limiting some that you can't use either. But yeah, check that in the description for all the information on which cards are banned, which ones you can use, how many of each you can use. And